Hello, everyone. Aaron, how's it going? Brandon, how's it going? There is, yes, another Scott show today. Honestly, if I'm being real, after the Hariyama premiere yesterday, the comments were slightly meaner than usual because my play was not very good. So today I'm coming back. I'm going to do Hypno because I feel like Hypno is going to be really good. And I've improved my play a lot in the last, year and a bit. And I think I can really improve Hypno's results. So let's take a look at Hypno and talk about it. So, a couple things to note just before we get started. There is a bonk counter now. You can see it just below my resets. The header font, I know the label is it's not the right font. I tried for an hour to fix this, but then at some point I just realized this font doesn't actually matter. The stream will be fine if the font is not perfect, so yeah. Okay, let's talk about Hypno as a Pokemon. It has pretty good HP, 85 HP, 73 attack, 70 defense, 115 special, and 67 speed. 2 points shy of being nice. It has a critical hit rate in Generation 1 of 12.89%, and it has a medium fast growth rate, which is honestly pretty good. If it was medium slow, this would probably be one of the best Pokemon in the game. Also, hello Churro. I don't know if anyone can hear him, but he's being quite loud. He's roaring like a tiny little orange lion. Yeah, okay. All right, let's talk about the tier list, because this is where you're going to realize that things so yesterday people said Hariyama deserves a second chance, kind of thing is unfair. I get better at these games. Sometimes I make bad plays. People get ranked lower. Eventually, all of the Pokemon will be in their proper places. So right now, Hypno is behind Parasect, and just ahead of Pokemon like Kangaskhan and Hitmonlee. Hypno has no purpose being in the A tier. I think we are going to get a time under 45 minutes today. I have time for 2 runs, and hopefully that will be enough to get a time under 45 minutes. If we just quickly review the results that I've gotten previously with Hypno, my best time so far was 47 minutes and 16 seconds. This was with 2 resets at level 62 with a game time of 3 hours and 3 minutes. In the end I was not using Hypnosis that much, and I don't really intend on using it that much in today's playthrough. Maybe occasionally to save some stuff, to get through some really tough Pokemon, but yeah. Yes, John, we do need a Haunter run. I wonder if that's planned for Halloween month. Also, you may note there's a dark sky background and orange borders. Of course, it's Halloween. That's why the thumbnail's black. Halloween month, we're doing all kinds of scary stuff. And I figured I was going to do bug, poison, dark, and bug, poison, dark, and fossil Pokemon. There was one more type in there. Why am I forgetting it? Bug, poison, dark, ghost. Of course, ghost. And I was going to just do those types for this month. And I was looking through the Pokemon that I wanted to re-rank at some point, and I saw Hypno, and I was like, this thing is actually incredibly scary. We should definitely do a playthrough with it. So yeah, I'm going to stream it today. Technically, I am going on we had a 2-day honeymoon at just a spa, and we're technically going on honeymoon part 2 tomorrow. We are going to Vancouver to see a band that my wife really likes. So, yeah. Anyways, I figured I should get a Hypno stream in before I leave. Okay, so let's play Pokemon Yellow with only a Hypno and see how it goes. You will note in some cases that it will look like the bonk counter is going up way faster than it should be going. However, it is not actually going up more than it should be going. Playing on 4 times speed, the bonks accumulate extremely fast when you repeatedly bump into the wall. So it'll look like I have 1 bonk, but it'll be 3 or 4. Just so you know. Somehow I only have 2 at this point, so I'm playing pretty well. It's like... it's quite good performance so far. It's really easy to bump into stuff when you're going around corners and stuff like that. Obviously, we want confusion. We don't really want... yeah. Yeah, the bonk counter... There's some glitches with the bonk counter currently. So I think it's when certain sounds get played. We're going to have to like work out some of the quirks. Just so you know. So like when I jump over ledges, I believe it goes up as well. Because like technically, yeah, see, there it goes up. Technically, I'm bonking into the ledge, but... Well, we'll fix that, don't worry. If we can, that is. Mariah, of course I noticed you. Thanks for hanging around. I think it's at 11 months. That's awesome. Are all these redos being done because you're dreading a run that hasn't been done yet? No. The way I think about it is I am doing redos of Pokemon that are already ranked in the tier list, and I am not going to stream any Pokemon that have not yet been ranked in the tier list until I release their official, fully produced videos. So, for streams, we are only going to see stuff that has already seen a fully produced video, and I'm going to try to improve upon those results that I got in the past. Whereas with fully produced videos, I am going to be reserving myself mostly to Pokemon that I haven't done before. There are a few exceptions to that, and those are Pokemon that I feel like really, really deserve redos because they were either done a very long time ago or the original videos that I did were extremely bad. So like, for example, Grimer. The first video was not one of my finest pieces of work. Also, this is really bad forest luck. What is this? But the original... Oh my god, so many Metapods. With some other Pokemon, this would have been fantastic, but for Hypno, not so good. Yeah, anyways, I thought the Grimer video, like, we deserved another Grimer playthrough, so I did it. Yeah, Goldeen is actually one I've been thinking of re-ranking. So yeah, that will probably happen at some point. We're gonna do minimum battles Hypno, and hopefully I won't pay the price. So, again, I will just restart if I lose to Brock. This is not a first attempt. I did my first attempt with Hypno a long time ago. I'm probably gonna Hypnosis the Onyx. Hey, perfect. By the way, its Bide counter does not accumulate when it's asleep. So the fact that it used Bide before I put it to sleep was actually perfect luck. Are there any Pokemon you're excited to do that you haven't done yet? Weepinbell, surprisingly. I'm actually really excited to do Weepinbell because unlike Victory Bell, it gets growth. And I think that that's really cool. Like, it's neat that the prior evolution gets a setup move that the final evolution does not get. And Victory Bell, of course, is the top spot in the tier list, so yeah. Noah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the comment. It really means a lot. Without hypnosis, 43 minutes seems correct. Yeah, I would like 43 minutes would be good, but honestly, I would like to get like, if I'm being real with Hypno, I would like to get a time that's like 39 minutes. That would be the end goal, I guess, with this one, at least right now within the constraints that I'm working with. I don't actually know if that is going to be possible, but kind of sloppy there. Oh, the bonks. That was probably the biggest bonk section that I've had yet. This guy's quite good experience, so I usually fight him. I'll take it out if Hypno like completely smashes the game in this attempt, but yeah. You are my comfort channel. My autism really loves your data-based approach. I look forward to every run you do. Can't wait until Sigilyph. Oh yeah, Sigilyph is pretty cool. We can learn Mega Punch. It's an upgrade to Pound, so yeah. Alright. We're actually going to teach it in the place of Disable. In Generation 1, Disable is absolutely trash. It does not pick the move that you disable, and it doesn't disable the last move that was used. It just disables a random move. And sometimes it gets undisabled the exact same turn, basically, so it's not worth it. Like, and it has 55% accuracy. It's more like a misable. I have a silly smile on my face right now. This was the worst joke ever. Anyways, I'm glad everyone's enjoying the data-focused approach. I also really enjoy it. I'm extremely, like, cerebral and analytical myself, so... You'll probably notice that. I try to not be completely monotone in my voiceovers anymore, but if you go back to some of my very first videos, I'm basically sitting there and just talking about Pokemon like this and never emoting in any way. It's not the best content, so I am trying to improve that, but naturally I just kind of, like, have a really low-pitched drone. Okay, Rival on Nugget Bridge. 48 bonks. Let's see how this goes. This fight shouldn't be hard for Hypno because I'm using a special move. This fight is very hard with physical attackers because the Spearow can lower your attack with Growl, and then the Sandshrew can mess you up with Sand Attack. And yeah, things usually just get out of control by that point. Like if you have your attack lowered, and then you also get your accuracy lowered, then things spiral out of control. But of course, Hypno has no issues. Is speech therapy helping my voice? I met with my vocal coach for like 30 minutes today. And yeah, it's helping. I have to learn like to feel my voice. I don't know if that like makes sense, but like I don't have a lot of like sense of how to use my voice in a way that is like comfortable and not damaging. So I'm really just like developing a lot of sense of like what works well, what doesn't work well right now. Yeah. I'm hoping that in like 6 or 7 months, I won't have to think about this as much anymore. All right, so confusion is great. No, I don't sing, but I'm doing vocal stuff because my voice is getting really beaten up doing voiceover and streams and stuff like that. Yeah, hyper voice, I need to recharge, that's right. No, I have to play this fast. Oh, yeah, it's hard. This is why I make like most of my mistakes. Like when you're like, why didn't you use quick attack to finish off the final Pokemon on their team? It's like I was just spamming A and I didn't want to like change where my cursor was because I would make a bunch of problems. Like, I'm going to, like, select disable. It's going to miss. The opponent's Pokemon is going to crit me. I'm going to Gen 1 miss following that and just be like, what is even happening? So, I think Hypno can learn Seismic Toss. The move pool disappeared, so we're going to wait till it shows up before I... we're going to... See, I used Pound there because I was going too fast. Then I missed Mega Punch. Perfect. Just the situation I was talking about. Yes, Hypno can learn Mega Punch. That's why I grabbed the Elixir, by the way, so I can just heal and continue. But yeah, it's like, what was he saying? I totally forgot. Got so turned around there. Oh yeah, Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is what we were talking about. Now for some Pokemon, it is useful because you can use it against the self-destructing Hiker in Rock Tunnel. But for Hypno, it is not going to be useful at all. That's just because, yes, Confusion. Confusion's a really good move. Ah, bonks. Okay, I'm going to take on Misty. Misty shouldn't be a problem. Her Starmie can be annoying because it resists confusion. But I think with the Starmie, I'll just put it to sleep and Mega Punch. That's so it doesn't use Harden. It'll just like make the battle longer. Yeah, I can add a crit counter. That would be fun. I'll do that. There is a like. In my mind, there is a next generation overlay, which I haven't, I haven't been able to work on it at all. But the next generation overlay is going to be really exciting. I don't want to spoil exactly what it's going to do, but there's going to be a lot of way better stuff, way more interesting. It'll be more fun to watch, especially unedited playthroughs. It's going to be really cool, but I think development on that is going to have to start at the beginning of 2024, just because of how busy I am. Like, for example, the Crobat run that I released today was filmed in June. So I was really this whole year planning to get really ahead with content so that I was able to meet the demands of December. Also October, because Halloween, right? This is going to be a great month. Alright, do I one hit? Yes, Confusion has guaranteed one hits on all these Pidgeys, so they only can quick attack me. Yeah, that was decent Mega Punch luck, you're right. Guaranteed one hit on the Spearow and a 71% chance to one hit the Raticate. Ah! This is something new I'm doing, by the way. I'm buying potions here because I've basically been thinking about it a lot, and let's think about vitamins. Vitamins really aren't that good. They don't actually do a lot. I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Fumble there. Vitamins don't actually do a lot. They'll change the damage range by like 3%. So it's like, if you have like the KO chance for like 3%. So it's like, if you have like, I don't know, a 90% chance to KO a Pokemon, if you use like one more calcium, it might be like a 93% chance to KO. I don't need Headbutt because I'm about to get Body Slam. So I'm noticing that like I don't think that the cost benefit of vitamins, at least for fully evolved Pokemon, really makes sense. Because you're gonna spend like what? Like maybe 5 to 10 seconds for each vitamin, and it's gonna like clog your bag up, and you're gonna sometimes have to walk really far out of the way, that sort of thing. Yeah, I just don't think it's that worth it. Some of them are worth it. They're like really easy to get, but other ones are just not. And I don't think that like basically like stockpiling a bunch of money to try and buy more vitamins in the department store and spending time doing that is worth it at all. So I'm just going to skip those kind of things to save time. Just potion up a little bit here. You haven't missed that much. I haven't even got to Surge yet. This is the first playthrough. By the way, the bonk counter goes away in battle because that's where the screens thing shows up when I use like reflect or something like that. So I have to keep that space available to me. I'm trying to get water. It's not working. That's like one of the longest spots where I don't have to do any inputs. Is when the SSN is sailing away. Yeah, that's the one I want. It's like that cut. Don't want cut first. Yep. Okay, Surge, please be kind. Is it bonk when you hit a wall? Yeah, it's when you hit a wall. Okay, I'm not sure what's better damage range here. Okay, it's Body Slam. Interesting. Oh, and I got Paralysis. Nice. 4 hits. If I had just started with Body Slam, I had a guaranteed 3 hits, so should have done that, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. We are here after Surge before 14 minutes. This is a really good time. How is development on Gen 4 coming along, or is it delayed because of all the content you've been filming? No comment. Stay tuned. No. I should have 1 hits on these. Ogre ousting. No, don't talk to me about that. I tried that minigame. I have no idea what I did. The first time I was like trying it, I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know how to get points. I got like 46 points. And then I looked at like the number of points that it wanted me to get, and I was like, what? How do you even play this game? I think it was that, right? It's like you get like hundreds of points. Anyways, I just remember whatever I got, it was so low. It was like embarrassingly low. It's like finishing a solo challenge in like 13 hours or something like that when you have a Hypno. That's how it felt. Where are you at? Repel. Okay, this guy can be a little bit annoying because he has a Slowpoke, but luckily I have Confusion, which is special damage for the Cubone, and then physical damage for the Slope. Well, he saved me, actually. He saved me by disabling Hypnosis. I would have wasted like 8 turns trying to put it to sleep. Ah! Ah! That's so bad. That's some of the worst overworld movement I've had in a long time. What does bonks mean? It means you bonk into the wall. Bonk. It goes like doof. That's the exact sound, by the way. Recreated perfectly for you. Gotta be careful not to run into an additional hiker after I already ran into Horsey Man, so let's hope we don't lose this. Any plans on Fire Red Leaf Green runs? Yeah, anyone who is a YouTube member or a Patreon has access to 5 Fire Red and Leaf Green runs that are already posted. However, please do not sign up specifically just to get access to that content because it will be coming to everyone in the public in the near future. And everyone else who is currently subscribed and supporting me will be getting different types of exclusive content, which I've already started producing. I just decided that I want to continue the Fire Red and Leaf Green series, and I don't want to continue like a 40-episode series for only members. If you're like, I don't know, like... If you like you got laid off or something and you're like, I want to like watch some content to feel better, and then like I'm like, actually you can't because it's paywalled. And it's part of like a major series that I'm doing on my channel, that doesn't feel particularly good to me. I thought about this for a long time. I just really wanted to know that I was going to be able to pay my video editor and Soul for moderation and illustration. I really wanted to know that I had that covered every month at the beginning of the year, and I was like, well, exclusive videos, that seems like the way to do it. And then after thinking about it for like 9 months, I have changed my mind. Anyways, I'll talk about that in the next exclusive video that goes up, so people have warning, and they can discontinue their memberships if they want to stop paying before it goes public. Okay, what's my chance here? 71% on the Eradicate. Again, same as the last one I actually faced. Interesting. Okay, level 30 over a damage rounding threshold. Currently only 232 bonks, so we're playing pretty well, actually. 1 bonk there into the plant. So here, I've massively simplified my route in the hideout. I basically go and get the PP up because I'm going to be using Psychic, which has 10 PP, which I want to be able to increase. Big PP is always better if possible. I do try to use it well, but sometimes it's hard. Like apparently this menuing is really hard. Sell a Pokeball. I guess I didn't catch a Pidgey. See, that's the thing. Also, if I'm not trying to get the oh, I want Mimic. But if I'm not trying to get the vitamins, then there's this whole like dance that I don't have to deal with. Like here, I can just be like, well, we'll get some calcium, and then I'm done. I don't have to worry about the buying like extra repels or getting extra, what's it called? Great balls to catch a flyer, that sort of thing. I can use Hypnosis to catch it more reasonably, so... Bonk counter probably went up a lot in Rock Tunnel. I didn't see. But like, if you have like one really bad session of bonks, you'll like accumulate like 50. It's really easy, just trying to go through a door. Hero is also the worst catch there because you have to delete a move, whereas Doduo just learns the move right away. It's great. Sorry. I want Psychic right away. It's a silly mistake. Could have been thinking ahead, but I was talking about teaching Fly to my HM Mule. Great. And Psychic. I'm going to delete Mega Punch because the accuracy is trash. Don't come at me about Hypnosis. I know what everyone's going to say. Definitely don't need to save here. Famous last words. Psychic in case it mirror moves it on me, but I'm probably going to one-hit everything. Yes, I have guaranteed one-hits on everything. Wow. And I have enough speed to outspeed all of the Ghastly, so I don't need to save in Pokemon Tower at all. I will one-hit all of Jesse and James's Pokemon too. So now, I was trying to batch all this stuff together. Oh yeah, we'll toss these now. It's helpful. Then we're going to PP up. And I put Psychic in this top slot so that I could do that really quickly. And then Repel, and then go. I don't like to PP up right when I teach Psychic anymore. I like to do it after the next battle so I can move it into slot 1 and then spam A, which is faster than having to be like really precise about it. Because if you accidentally like PP up Confusion or something, it feels so bad. As a patron, access the Discord or the Fire Red. If you go on, like log into Patreon, all the videos are uploaded there. They're also uploaded here as members only videos on YouTube. Okay. Where is it? Pokedoll. We can argue forever about if that is a glitch or if that is intended play. Doesn't really matter, it's how I like to play. If I can cut out boring battles that don't add any entertainment value, let's do it. Oh. Okay, so there's something I should have done, which I did not do. As soon as I got Psychic, I think I should have gone to the Fighting Dojo and fought everyone in the Fighting Dojo, because Hypno would be one-hitting those Pokemon. But it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to do Silph, and it'll be fine. I'll just take care of it then. Okay, this is my new route. So I'm going to check here and make sure. So Confusion is one-hitting both of these, so I'm going to save Psychic PP while I can. Then I'm going to go over to the side. This guy has incredible experience yields. He is the best trainer in terms of experience yields on this entire route. So you want to fight him if you have super effective damage. You don't want to fight him if you're weak to poison moves, because the Weezing both know Sludge and they'll probably survive a hit. Yeah. No, I always do Erika after Safari Zone, because when I dig out, I will dig back. You'll notice I'll dig back to Celadon, then I'll just walk to Erika. So I'm not wasting any time by doing that. This guy has decent experience yields. Yeah, why does Hypno learn Poison Gas? I know, right? It's weird. Just go one step at a time there and you'll always get that. And I use it right away so I get more PP so I can continue these battles without having to use an item and open the bag again. I will be able to one-hit the coughing that are coming up on the next team with Confusion, so no need to replenish Psychic. And then I'll heal when I teleport out of the Safari Zone. By the way, Confusion one-hits the Weezings as well. It's guaranteed on all of them. Every time you upload, I can't stop smiling. Your videos help me get through a hard time in my life. Wish I could support more. Thank you all for the vid. Thank you for all the vids. You're welcome. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Just being here and hanging out is support enough, because I love Pokemon. I love sharing this game with other people and being really nerdy about it, getting into all the data. I also am quite competitive, as you will have noticed. Competitive at least with myself. And I'm trying to always get better times with these Pokemon, so thanks for coming and watching me do my 6th Hypno playthrough, because yes, this is number 6. For Hypno vs. Poliwrath, I did 5 playthroughs with each of them. Okay, that's an unfortunate thing. Because I'm speeding through the game so much, I can run into Pokemon here because Hypno is at a low enough level. Alright. Actually, the bonks did not increase that much when I was using the bike. I'm pretty pleased with that, honestly. So see here, I dig out, go back to Celadon. So basically what that allows me to do is, if I want, I can use the vitamins and everything from the Safari Zone, as well as all the training on Cycling Road to boost my level before Erika. And now I am like literally so confident that I just won't save. And like here, by the way, fighting the minimum battles trainer with the Execute, she has way worse experience yields. This person has incredible experience yields. So might as well just go straight through the front and fight her. And then I'll only do 2 trainer battles in here, which is minimum battle. Technically minimum battles. Oh, I crit the Tangela. Nice. One hit the Weeping Bell, and it's guaranteed on the other 2. I needed a crit to one hit the Tangela, so I got really lucky in that fight. Okay. Next, we're going to go to Silph. We're going to set the waypoint to Saffron. We're going to do our training here. Because my speed is not great. Just want to be careful about... Like, it would be nice to do a little bit of training here. If we could get 84 speed, that would be nice. Maybe I should have got the Carbos from the, what's it called? The Safari Zone? That's really annoying. What's like... Oh. 5 potion. We'll get the Carbos, sure. I don't think I'm going to make it. That's fine. I'm going to skip that person. I usually fight them. That guy has 2 Machokes, or Machop and a Machoke, but like, might as well fight this guy because he's got 4 Pokemon. If I could get to level 40 before I fight the rival, that would be ideal. Confusion does not have a 1-hit on the Wheezing there. I'll Psychic this. Yeah, Confusion does not have a 1-hit on it either, so it's good that I did that. What do you think about adding the current... Well, the current waypoint, we could add that to the overlay. There is so much stuff that we could add to the overlay. Like, it could become this... Oh, I know I want to do this. It could become this, like, incredibly dense information dump area. And I want to keep it, like, fairly simple. Like, right now I feel like it's already almost bordering on overwhelming. So, like, here is an example of where I... Oh, I was going to say an example of where I could use Body Slam, but apparently I'm not going to use Body Slam. Yeah. Yeah, I put 3 items in the PC earlier on in this run. I put the 3 first ones in the PC, but then I don't go to the PC after that. It wastes more time. Yeah, that's the Hypno Sandwich. By the way, he has his art this time, so if you're watching this as a VOD, I guess you can do it in live stream too. Just go back and look at it. Great art by Serena Vale. Check them out on X. You want to commission your own art. Alright, this guy is the Hypno Rocket who also has custom art because if you're not careful, he can mess you up with hypnosis. But I think Hypno is going to be fine. This is annoying, but it's going to be fine. Like, they do so little damage because Hypno is actually fairly bulky. Like, look at how much damage this guy does. He does, like, nothing. Okay, I'm going to heal with a potion, and I'm just going to fight this guy. That'll get me to 40. 40 is kind of the level I like to be against the rival with Pokemon that are quite good. If they're, like, exceptional, maybe 38 or... I don't know if 35 is really ever a good idea. Honestly. Probably better just not. No. Yeah, Hypno Sandwich art is so beautiful. Okay, I gotta focus for this one. So hopefully Psychic K, good. We got the 1-hit there. Oh! I thought that was gonna 1-hit, but no. This will be a 2-hit. The Magneton is so awful. Then we'll have to Body Slam the Kadabra. It's gonna move first by 2 speed, which is annoying. Ah, it confuses me! You kidding? That's awful, but I am gonna win now. As long as I don't hit myself or miss a lot. Yeah, we're good. No need to heal. Jesse and James are all going to be 3-1 hits, so just keep proceeding. Yeah, used a Body Slam. See? Carbo's useful. Not useful at all. Should have skipped it. It's like I didn't even need to be scared of the rival. Like, just wasted time. Oh well. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, this is so easy. Look at Hypno. Look at Hypno. This thing is a beast. Absolute beast. Yeah, for like Ike, for Pokemon that are really slow, Carbos do matter. But like Carbos don't matter when you're this strong. Like if you have weaknesses and you're slow, and the weaknesses are severe, you're going to need Carbos. Like, for example, like Geodude or Rhyhorn. It's like, they should definitely have Carbos. Goodbye, Hypnosis. See? I'm not going to be tempted to use it anymore, because I can meditate now. I did the meditate there just so that I'll one-hit all these Pokemon, because there's only a 21.82% chance to knock out the Drowsies in one hit, although the Kadabra was guaranteed. By the way, this guy has incredible experience yields. Everyone, say thanks to Ike the Killer, who is in chat. He is the person who let me know that this trainer has good experience yields. By the way, better experience per second than Koga. This guy's also pretty good. Not nearly as good, but pretty good. And I'm just going to one-hit them both here as well, as we've seen with the previous guy. You can kind of get a sense on the first trainer and then, like, go to the second guy and fight him as well. Like, how much time did that take? 10 seconds? for like 2,000 experience. The other one was like 3,000. Like, it's definitely worth it. Okay, so I don't outspeed the Venomoth. There is the possibility of losing here if it like gets the most ridiculous crits or sets up double team, but like I think it's very low chance that he wins. I have guaranteed 1-hits on all the Venonats and outspeeds on all of them because the fastest Venonat has 55 speed. And I have a 44% chance to 1-hit the Venomoth. Will I get it? The answer is yes. Perfect. Easy. Ah. Gosh. See, bonks, hard. That's actually a really tricky area for bonks. How am I doing? 404 bonks. 404. Apparently I'm erroring out. Not now, though. Fixed everything. So here, after this, I like to spam fly through the dialogue there to go back to Pallet Town and then do the mansion. Because here, once again, you can get vitamins. You can. There's one Carbos here, so it'll improve your speed before taking on a trainer like Sabrina. This Carbos is going to be useful because I have 1 speed less than the Abra. But I'll skip the Calcium and the Iron. They're both not particularly useful. I was filming Electabuzz earlier today, and once again, items are messing me up. Okay, well, fine, we'll use the Protein. Use the Carbos. I was filming Electabuzz earlier today. I was actually considering getting Iron just to deal with the ground types. Like, can I please just take slightly less damage from all these annoying ground-type Pokemon? Like, electric types and fire types really do have it quite bad in yellow. It's like, the game just hates them. Electric types even more than fire types. It's ridiculous how much the game is just like, we hate you. You have to go up against Brock, then the rival's Sandslash, and then once you get through all of that, you get Giovanni, and then the rival's Sandslash again. Huh, I know. By the way, Ike loves fire types. He's the master of fire types. I'm not disrespecting the fire types. I'm saying the game is mean to them. Like, objectively so, the game is like way harder for fire types than it should be. If you take away Lance's Gyarados, fire types are really good. For electric types, unfortunately, they just need better coverage moves. That's like, they just need better coverage. Like, if the electric types got like Dig or Psychic or something like that, they would be a lot better, but like, yeah. Now, that's not saying, because I know that Ike has pushed the times really low on most of the fire types. Like, I think it's like under 49 minutes for most of them. The fully evolved ones, that is. But like, the difficulty of doing that, I would argue, is much harder than like water types, for example. Okay, let's hope. Let's pay. Let's pray here, because this has the potential to be kind of brutal. Stop. Okay, we're going to meditate to speed boost here. Can we stop with the... please? Come on. There we go. I have guaranteed 2-hit on this one, and then a 3-hit on the Arcanine. Hopefully I get a special drop on the Arcanine. That would be ideal. Okay, it reflects. Oh, 2-hit. Awesome. 24% chance to 2-hit, so Blaine was really easy. That's usually surprising in my runs. It very rarely happens that way. I don't need to heal. Did I? I did this already. No, not. So there's like 10 seconds of just nothing. Yeah, electric types suffer because like they don't resist a lot. And then they also like the one type that they don't do any damage to does super effective damage to them. If it was like they took, like for example, if they took super effective damage from ground types, but they could damage ground types with electric type moves, it would be totally different. But it's just like the matchup between those two typings is so one-sided. I think we just keep pushing ahead. Like, why waste time doing anything else right now? Like opening the bag and fumbling. Perky Penguin. Just wait. I'm going to meditate a couple times here. I have faster speed than everything now at 136. The Persian has 135. So I figured I would one-hit it there, but I didn't. But I will one-hit all the other Pokemon. Like, if I don't one-hit the Rhydon, I wouldn't be surprised. And it's going to crit with Earthquake. Don't. Okay. If it crit, I lost. That would have been the first reset, and it would have been so painful. Resetting on the 5th Pokemon of a team is always awful. Gosh. Nope. Save. Check if you got Mimic. Okay. Please. Okay, Poison Powder is actually the best status there. Now they can't paralyze me anymore. I just don't want to be paralyzed. Please don't paralyze me. Stop. What? Oh, I guess I'm slower than that. Didn't expect that. This is going to be a 2-hit. Pretty bad, though. It has Flamethrower, but it doesn't have to use it, so. Check and see. No Mimic. I bet Hypno could do it without Mimic, but let's just get it. Oh. Hateful. Inventory is a problem with this run. I'll rethink a couple of things for the second run. Like, I bet I will skip rest, and I'll skip all the items in that side of the SSN, which will give me 2 more slots. And then I might do a second trip to the PC to deposit a couple more things after the Safari Zone. Like, if you don't do a lot of items in the hideout, you can just keep all your items until after the Safari Zone, and then when you dig back out of the Safari Zone to Celadon City, you go in to heal, then you just deposit 6 items all at once, and you don't have any bag problems. But I should have anticipated that would be a problem, but I didn't. Honestly, my bonk count is really good. I'm playing quite well in the overworld. Usually at the end of the run, it's like, it is triple digits, so. So we could potentially skip this rare candy. It doesn't save that much time to skip it. Also, I bonk every time I hit into the boulder. That's funny. Also, there's going to be tons of bonks here, because this is a little bit harder to navigate. I think I might fight the Victory Bell girl just to level up once to level 51. And then I'll use my 11 rare candies to go to 63. Then it will completely crush the league. It's going to be fun. Yeah, and I think the sub 30 time is going to be possible with a lot of optimization in the overworld. It's the Pokemon Yellow soundtrack. Or maybe it's Let's Go right now. Yeah, it's Let's Go. Which annoyingly, someone has been copyright striking me for that, and they're an arranger. Like they make remixes, and then they're saying they own the melody to the song. It's like, you don't own the melody. Nintendo owns the melody. Very annoying. Strength bonks means there's a minimum number of bonks. Yeah, do a minimum bonk playthrough. That's definitely not that right there, but minimum bonk playthrough. Would be much easier in one-time speed, but even with one-time speed, I don't think so. No, Victory Bell is not gonna... Victory Bell I got a 36-minute time with. There's no way. Like, there's no way Hypno can do that. Just because of its growth rate. I didn't get the level, but it doesn't matter. I'm not wasting time. I just won't fight the Victory Bell person next time. Making the place of confusion. Then we go. Let's go! One hit. One hit. I am gonna mimic Amnesia here and set it up once. No, twice. I wanna one-hit the Jinx really badly, so that it doesn't put me to sleep with Lovely Kiss. Okay. And I ensure that I got 1 hits here, and I knock the Slowbro out faster. We're not saving before Bruno. If Bruno beats me... By the way, Bruno did beat me in one of my original Hypno playthroughs. So go back and watch that if you want to see a Psychic type lose to Bruno, because it's painful. There is no public Mewtwo video, no. I did try to run it a long time ago, but I didn't release the video. Okay, I have almost more speed than the final Gengar, and I'm going to level up before then. So I think I'm just going to sweep with Psychic, because I have guaranteed one hits on all of her Pokemon. So, oh, Gen 1 miss on the Golbat? You kidding me? Well, even without optimizations, we were going to clock in significantly faster than my last playthrough, so this is still a win. Yeah, and I outsped the Gengar by 1 speed. That was awesome. This is my new Lance thing. Just bonk into the wall there, then go up. You'll never walk into him and accidentally talk to him. It's always nice. Let's go. Yeah, Mewtwo's going to be #1 spot. 100%. I can't imagine anything else being the case. Like, so... The reason I'm doing those meditates is this Dragonair has Thunder Wave. It will ruin your day if it sets that up. Could have lost there to a freeze, but because it didn't get frozen, we're gonna just keep going. That's it. Ta-da! Okay, one more fight. One more fight. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Final fight in the run. Sure. I think just one Meditate is all I need. I think I'll one-hit the Alakazam now, as well as the Magneton. The Executor is going to be like a 3-hit, probably. This thing is so tanky. Yeah, 3 hits. It won't try to put me to sleep, though, because of the fact that I am a Psychic type. It knows that Hypnosis is Psychic and that I resist it. So then it's just like, well, of course I wouldn't put him to sleep. Ah! Okay, I could have got frozen by Ice Beam there, but apparently not, so... No resets! Oh, this was good! Alright, 42 minutes and 41 seconds at level 65. Obviously, no resets, as I said before. Looks like a game time of 2 hours and 48 minutes, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Let's see. Gotta wait for the frame, where it shows it. And 2 hours 49 minutes. Okay. Wow. So, Hypno has already earned itself a promotion. It has earned itself a promotion from the A tier into the S tier. As I said before, this thing is really good. It should definitely not be in the A tier. Now, when I did originally play it back then, when I wasn't as good, I think it got one of the top spots, if not the top spot. I'm pretty sure it was the top Pokemon for a while. So, obviously, not surprising that once again it is getting itself up to the very, very highest range of Pokemon within the tier list. So yeah, let's bring it up. We'll talk about Pokemon that have ranked, clocked in, and we'll talk about where Hypno is. So Nidoqueen has a time currently of 42 minutes and 53 seconds. So Hypno is just slightly faster than that. It is slightly slower than Vileplume currently. Vileplume has a time of 41 minutes and 38 seconds. So Hypno was 3 seconds slower than Vileplume. Interestingly enough, Vileplume is really good, despite what people think. That's an old playthrough of mine too. I have not redone Vileplume. Vileplume will be sub 40, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's so good. If it's not sub 40, it'll be like 41 or 40. Yeah, first Psychic type in the S tier. Also, first non-poison Pokemon in the S tier currently. I always find that funny. I didn't plan that. It just happened. But yeah. Yeah, Hypno is faster than Vileplume if I don't fly to random cities. Yeah, of course. Okay, we're going to do a bit of optimization. This might be the moment where you feel like the stream gets really boring. If you do, come back later. I always look. My viewership goes way down when I start optimizing stuff. That's fine. I like doing this. This is my stream. I am not a good business person. So yeah, we're gonna optimize. So that was a 6th playthrough with Hypno. We can go through and we can check out all the damage ranges. Everything that I did is recorded here, so we can see what the mistakes were, that kind of thing. Oh, another thing that we should note that held this playthrough back was I had terrible luck in Viridian Forest. I ran into so many metapods. There was like 4 in like the span of like 10 steps. So like if we just don't get completely awful metapod luck, we should be able to get through the forest even faster. So yeah. Master. No, Master Sword, objection. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. The best content people make content, make for themselves. Yeah. I don't know what I was saying there, but that's essentially what you said. Okay, let's talk about this. I just want to check my damage ranges against all these trainers on Route 3. This is not Route 3. This is Route 3. Okay, so like fighting the bug catcher just makes sense because you one-hit all his Pokemon, so you get way more experience by doing that. Okay, so like what we're gonna do is the first step. Okay, I've changed my approach to optimizing a lot in the last like month. Because I've, like, Ike specifically has been setting some, like, outrageous times that I didn't even think were possible. So then I had to really reevaluate my own approach and my own biases and go, like, where am I going wrong? Like, what is the logical fallacy that I'm making? And I think what it is I'm usually shooting for consistency, but then I just arbitrarily pick a consistency metric. Like, I really want to outspeed this Pokemon, but, like, why? Is it absolutely vital that you outspeed that Pokemon, or can you just, like, not outspeed the Alakazam, tank a critical hit from Psychic, and then still win anyways? I'm just going to get a little bit of water from my voice. One second. So, my new approach now to optimizing, and it will probably end up making me do 3 playthroughs with every Pokemon, so more work for me, but more accurate results, which is what I want. My goal is accurate results. So, the goal is remove stuff. So delete everything and then build back. And the goal is on the second run that I should have more problems than I had on the first run. Because then I know that I have removed enough stuff to like build back to a point of consistency. Where like it's just enough consistency to get just the perfect speed. Whereas if I just go like, okay, this first run was a little bit rough for these reasons, like obviously with Hypno it wasn't, but for another Pokemon, maybe I had like 5 resets. I'm like, okay, these things were bad. I'm gonna optimize for them and try and make it more consistent. But like, then I might not cut as much stuff as I really could. Because I could go into the second playthrough and just like completely stomp the person that was a problem in the first run. And then go, oh, it was bad RNG in the first playthrough, I learned something, and I got a way better time. So, yeah, Hypno earned itself a spot in the S tier. It's just behind Vileplume by 3 seconds and just ahead of Nidoqueen currently, with its current time of 42 minutes and 41 seconds. This was my first playthrough today, and I basically did not study for it. I like just showed up and did this. So, pretty good. Another piece of advice I took was from all the comments. So, here's the thing. I really like hypnosis. You'll know. This is a confession. I'm getting very vulnerable right now. I really love hypnosis, and I think I do have a problem. In Generation 1, when I can put the opponent to sleep, I just have to go for it. So, I've made the steps that I needed to take a big step in my life. And I deleted Hypnosis in this run. And the video that comes out next weekend, I also deleted Hypnosis. So, yeah, I'm making progress. By the way, with Hypno, just like, why would you need it? You don't need it. You don't need to put anything to sleep. Yeah. Obviously, rest is going to go from this playthrough. So, yeah, let's go through. We're going to delete a bunch of stuff, and we're going to see how that impacts things, okay? So, like, first of all, I'm going to look at the champion. Review the level. So I go into the champion fight at level 64, and I'm going to review my damage ranges so I have a sense for what they are. Okay? Just going to extend the box down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we can see all the damage ranges. So here, Psychic has an 88% chance to knock out the Sand Slash. That's kind of rough, honestly. So, like, I can go back here to the rare candies before the league, and I can drop myself by, like, 3 levels and then see what the impact on that damage range is. It goes from 88% to 41%. Now, if it hits Earthquake, I take about 31 to 37% damage, but then I am going to 2-hit the Alakazam, which exposes me to Kinesis, which would make the rest of the battle harder, and then I'm going to 4-hit now the Executor. So, like, things are starting to get more and more unstable against the champion if I try and cut levels. So, maybe it means just a little bit more efficient training, something like that. But another thing that often happens is, like, this cool trainer was completely useless in the league, so, like, if we just delete her, that's fine. And what we might end up noticing is that I delete a bunch of problems, like a bunch of trainers, extra stuff, and I end at the exact same level. Because, like, where I used the rare candies was all of the difference. And then you just, like, you're like, wow, I did, like, 3 extra battles when I never even needed to. Like, it didn't actually impact anything, even though I thought it was. Okay, so, first of all, before Surge, we fought this Sailor. This Sailor was actually just a mistake. He was the horsey guy, like 3 horsies. Just a waste of time. We picked up an Ether, which clogged the bag up, making me feel very sad throughout the rest of the playthrough, losing us even more time. Then, I fought this Sailor to get access to Rest. I picked up Rest, which clogged the bag even more. So there's 4 actions that I can save a whole bunch of time on. Sorry, the Max Potion as well. Delete that. If each one of those actions, just the dialogue alone, takes 5 seconds, 4 seconds, we have saved 20 seconds there alone, which takes this time under Vileplume's time to 42 minutes and 21 seconds. Like, that is already a major savings. If we save 3 to 4 seconds in Viridian Forest, 5 seconds, that's 25 seconds of savings. That's a lot. How much time can you get off from no saves? Probably a decent amount. Each save is about 5 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds. So if I just don't save throughout the entire playthrough, I'll probably save 60 to 90 seconds. Yeah. So like a minute and a half. We'll hit 40 minutes if we just delete these actions in the SSN, my nice little backtrack to Celadon City and or Saffron City, and then some like other stuff here and there, miscellaneous stuff like saves, heals. Like if I can delete heals, might as well. We want to map in PP management into this, where it records like a maximum number of PP that is required for each fight. So basically, like against this rival. For instance, this one's a good example. Body Slam has a 12.89% chance to knock out the EV. So minimum PP for this battle is 4. Maximum PP for this battle is 5. So essentially what it should do is it should deduct 2 PP from Body Slam and 3 PP from Confusion, and then give me a PP total at the end of this battle, so that going into the next fight, I know if I have enough PP to continue without a heal. And then I can start deleting heals very objectively. Like, was this heal in Cerulean City needed? I don't know. But, like, there's no way to figure it out now other than going back and looking at the VOD, right? Like, I could calculate the number of turns I needed throughout Rock Tunnel, then work backwards from there and see if I have enough PP after I defeat Surge. That kind of thing. I've been a big fan of yours for about 2 years now, Scott. I'm glad that I'm finally on your membership. I appreciate all you do, bud. Love your work and enjoy Honeymoon number 2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I'm glad you enjoy what I do. I also love doing this, so it is a win-win-win around for everyone. Hypno's winning, I'm winning, you're winning. It's great. Halloween is winning. We got orange and black theme today. I love it. Okay, that was a lot of talk about my PP. Let's go back to removing some trainers and getting faster in this case. Is Crobat winning? No, unfortunately. No, it's not. I by the way, if you're coming from the Crobat video, if you're not, skip ahead like a minute in the VOD, or just turn the audio off for the stream. I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to do that, and I'm gonna talk about Crobat before we go further. I did look at Hyper Beam for Crobat and it is not good. Hyper Beam wastes way more time than it's worth. For pretty much every Pokemon. We've like Ike and Austin and stuff. We've like looked into Hyper Beam for a bunch of other Pokemon too, and it like tends to not work out. Like, there's a video coming up at the end of October. notable bug type run. And we investigated Hyper Beam for it. I gotta get some water, 1 second. Anyways, the spoiler is, with Crobat, I believe I can get a time under an hour, but like, I don't know if it's going to be the most fun to do it. Like, I'll probably get like 58 minutes or 56 minutes or something like that if I redo it, but in the future I'll do that. Okay, so Hiker, all of this is pretty simple. I fought this super nerd, so we're just going to take him out and see what happens. He's fast experience, and he's best experience yield on the route, so might as well. That was the thought process, but like maybe I don't need to. Like, I might not need to. So like we might actually not even need the rocket hideout, but the PP up is nice, so I'm not going to take... Excuse me, I'm not going to take it out for now. Calcium, we're going to change these to Carbos because I think we proved that, like, the speed was actually a little bit more important. Like, with these two being Carbos, I will outspeed the Rivals Flareon. Or, no, the Rivals Kadabra and Silph. Yeah. This is all self-explanatory. This is all super simple. Now, we could remove all of the Route 17 training. That is, well, maybe we'll fight the biker because he's like great experience and it's so simple, but that's 5 trainers. We're going to take the dojo and we're going to move it back to where I, because like the dojo is like, where's the dojo? Did I fight the dojo? I don't think I fought the dojo. I didn't even do the dojo. Okay, never mind, no dojo. Okay, we don't want the dojo. Like, it might be better to replace all this training with dojo if I need training, but I probably won't need training. Cool Trainer Erika, that's probably self-explanatory. I'm still going to one-hit everything here, even without the training, and then I'm going to 2-hit the Tangela and one-hit both the Weeping Bell and the Gloom, and I outspeed everything, so Erika is unchanged with removing all those trainers. Let's see about damage ranges here against the Sandslash. Okay, so like, here's where things start to change. I think I had a guaranteed one-hit on this Sandslash before. No, I just crit it and got lucky. Huh! At level 40, I have a 15% chance to knock out the Sandslash. If I didn't crit it, I got the best possible damage roll, as you can see. The Sandslash has exactly a 111 health, and the maximum damage range is 111. 37 here. Like, I could get Sand attacked and lose, but, like, probably doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we could potentially do Koga first. So let's just see if, like, that makes sense. Like, we go to Erika. Then after Erika, we head to Koga. We don't have Meditate, so we're going to 2-hit all these guys, and we're not even going to 1-hit the Kadabra, which is kind of annoying. So he's, like, drowsy. They're not going to mess me up, but they're going to be, like, frustrating. We will 1-hit everything here except the Sandslash, 2-hit this Sandslash, 3-hit the Hypno. That's fine. What are the damage ranges? 1 hits and then a 2-hit on Koga's Venomoth. And how much does this level me up? We get to level 36 after that, then we go to Silph, and we get to 40 right before the rival. But see, that doesn't really change, like, the damage ranges that much. Like, let's go through here. Like, do I 1-hit all these things? Don't 1-hit that. 1-hit. Don't 1-hit that. Don't 1-hit that. So there's some that I don't 1-hit in here. We're going to move Koga after and see if, like, any of those ranges change. Because if those ranges change, then maybe, like, I'm getting better, like, experience yields and stuff, and then I should do it first. But, like, I assume that these battles are going to be unchanged in terms of number of turns. Yeah, this is all unchanged. 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 If anything, this one takes... it's going to take 3 turns instead of 2 turns. That's, like, the one major change, I would say. But, like, that's... not a huge deal. That Hypno cannot do very much to me. And then I'm 37. So, I don't think I want to use my rare candies. If this was like 3 months ago, I would just like dump in 7 rare candies right before this rival and then smash all the battles throughout the rest of the game. And then arrive at the league at a lower level. And probably use Hypnosis against the champion. But I don't know if that's the best play. Hey, meditate. Oh, I need 2 for the cloister? I need 3 for the cloister. That's so annoying. I could set up on the executor. I don't really want to, though. I think I just chance the freeze there and 2-hit the cloister. Like, it's fine. So I think probably... How much is Earthquake doing? It's doing like 32% damage, and I'm gonna 1-hit. I don't have rest. I'm gonna have like no health left over. Because if if I meditate... Wait, yeah. Without meditate, it does like maximum 37 damage, 7% damage. If I use 1 meditate, it does 32% damage on the next turn when I'm mimicking Earthquake. So... Okay, so 68% health is what I lose in the Sand Slash. Then I knock it out. Then I knock out the Alakazam. I have like 32% health left for the Executor, which I have to 3-hit. And it will KO me if he uses Stomp 3 times in a row. If he uses Leech Life, I'm probably going to die. Yeah, it gets a badge boosting move. It gets Meditate. Okay. For everyone who doesn't know how I film these and how I test a bunch of stuff, check this out. We're just going to jump back in time. We're just going to try and see. I know I'm 2 levels higher, so I'll have to think that I have lower health. So meditate first so that I get badge boosts. Oh, it's not locked into Earthquake. Never mind, this all changes. Never mind, this is completely easy. I've been playing... Okay, I was playing Electabuzz earlier today, so that's fair, but, like, I'm just like, it's gonna Earthquake me, like, obviously, and I need to know exactly how much health that does, but, like, that's not relevant at all. It's fine. We just, like, literally meditate, mimic Earthquake, knock everything out. Like, I don't think anything is gonna happen here. Like, we just win, I think. Oh, and I don't even get my badge boosts for the Cloister, so it doesn't even matter with the damage range there. I just hope this thing doesn't freeze me. Like, Clamp, okay, but I dropped its special. Clamp is annoying, but, like, it's fine. It could win with Clamp there, but, like, it's probably not. It's going to randomize its moves, too. It could use, like, Aurora Beam and miss. Or no, it doesn't miss with that. Well, it could. Could get a Gen 1 miss. Could use Spike Cannon. I think Spike Cannon can miss, can't it? Anyways, yeah, so I just beat the champion again. Easy. So that fight is not a problem. I definitely can go into that fight at lower levels. Like 100% I can go into that fight at lower level. Because, like, let's take away, like, 2 rare candies and go into level 60, which is the same damage rounding threshold as 62. Yeah, I have an 82% chance to one-hit, and then I still have all the same damage ranges on everything else. Here is, like, this is, like, extreme optimization where I'm, like, I'm probably going to perform worse the next time, but, like, let's go down to 58. That's 59, sorry. I can actually, wow, I can remove 3 rare candies and still get 58. That's awesome. This is what happens when you start going on really low levels. See, now when I meditate, so 58, Psychic, has a 49% chance. Oh, I'm not showing this. Sorry. Here it is, sorry. Okay, 58, Psychic, has a 49% chance to knock out the Sand Slash after 1 meditate. So 58 doesn't seem like it's worth it. But, like, if we go up to 60, that 58, or that, like, 40% chance jumps to an 49% chance jumps to an 82% chance, which dramatically stabilizes the whole fight. You don't have to, like, spend more time fighting him and, like, mucking around with stuff. It's just gonna be so much easier. Granted, I didn't actually check the thing I wanted to check, which was, does it change the other damage ranges? No. You get a 7% less chance to one-hit the Magneton. Oh, it changes the Alakazam one a lot. By 32%. 31%. So I think level 60 is probably what we need for the champion, just to ensure those damage ranges. So you could play this riskier, go in at 58, save some time, but, like, yeah. Like, let's see. So I have 11 rare candies total in this playthrough, which I can cut some, and there's 7 before Silph, so, like, Churro's screaming now. I could get away with 2 meditates, yeah, you're right. Like, sure. Like, there's probably no problem. You know, I should probably just go, like, minimum battles for this run. Like, that's probably what we should do. Let's try that. Let's, like, delete everything that is not, and then just examine the damage ranges. So we're going to go through everything. We're going to... All these guys, goodbye. Gotta take the biker out from Cycling Road. Where are you at, biker? Goodbye, biker. Oh, by the way, Auto has been kind enough to give us this nice filter thing, so I can just go like trainers, and now it filters the trainers, and I can also turn off the switch tabs automatically, so I can just stay in this view and then really watch, like, this column here is showing you all the Pokemon that I level up onto. So, like, I level up right before the Flareon in this case, or right before the Persian in this case, or after the final Pokemon in this case. So in that, it's like, for that sort of thing, it's really helpful to know, like, where you level up to lose badge boosts. So, like, in this case, I level up for the Cloyster, so I lose my badge boost right before the Cloyster. Let's continue removing stuff. These tamers are optional. All of that's mandatory. I think this is minimum battles. With the exception of the guy for Body Slam. Like, I want Body Slam. He has a Nidoran and I one-hit it, so, like, I don't think it makes sense to take... Oh, and the Gentleman for the rare candy. 2. There's 2. We could take that out and just not get the rare candy and only have 10 rare candies. That is a possibility. I did that with one run. I forget. I think Victory Bell. Victory Bell I did that with. It's like, why would I get the extra rare candy? I don't need it. Like, I was just skipping rare candies because you don't need them. Cool Trainer levels up. Then you go to Rocket. Level up after this Rocket. So then if I want to use rare candies, we'll add that in as well. Use rare candies. If I'm going to use rare candies before the rival in Silph, I want to use them after the Machoke guy when I get to the top floor, which is when I pick up the 7th rare candy. So we'll use 7 rare candies here. Why? Oh, I don't have them because it needs to be there. That's why. Then I use 7 rare candies, and that allows me to speed tie the Kadabra. Hey, that's cool. Minimum battles and I speed tie the Kadabra, and I'm level 40 for this rival fight. Neat. What level does this finish me at now? 54. Let's see what 2 meditates do. Oh, first of all, what am I leveling up? Leveling up going into the Executor, leveling up going into the Flareon. So I use a rare candy before that battle for sure. Do not want to level... Now I level up going to the Cloyster. That's way better. Later in the fight. We still have 2 rare candies to use. 2 or 3, depending on which route we take. Okay, 3 meditates is a guaranteed 1-hit on that. 50% chance to 1-hit with 2 meditates. With 3, 100%. And then all of these are really good ranges. So 3 meditates is actually quite nice. Okay, wait. See, this is when I get like, I'm just like, what if we got rest? And we just minimum battles it. And then rest like basically solves everything. Like there is no way to lose at that point. Because if I just don't get a damage range that I need or something like that, or like it gets annoying and like, I don't know, like he crits me or something, then I'll like just, I'll just like heal. Body Slam, 10% less chance to knock out the Alakazam. But I'm gonna like struggle against the Magneton, which chances Thunder Wave. So I would rather have Earthquake, which means the Executor gets worse. But if I have Rest, I can just set up Meditate on the Executor and go up to like 6 Meditates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have 6, I won't hit the Cloyster. I think we delete Body Slam for Rest. For the final fight. Because then I can set up against the Sandslash for free. I just heal once on the Executor, set up 3 more times and sweep. Sorry, Ike. It's this guy. We'll get rest. We'll teach it right before that. Learn rest over Body Slam. I do have rest. There we go. Ta-da. You don't need 2 physical moves if you can meditate. Right? Like, how much time am I going to lose? I lose 3 turns from rest. Probably going to have to use it twice, so I'm going to lose 6 turns. And then I'm going to lose 4 more turns from meditate. I'm going to lose 14 turns. Each turn is 3 seconds. I'm going to lose 42 seconds from this strategy. I don't know. See, for a run that is clocking in at 42 minutes, 42 seconds is pretty painful. If this was an hour and 20-minute run, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. Like, I just want to know that I'm going to win in the final fight after the slog that is the rest of the game. But for this one, I think we just take it out and we hope. Because remember, the Sandslash can just go for like Poison Sting against us and do nothing. Yeah, we're chancing it. We're going to chance it in this one. If it ends up being bad again, I will know that I took too much out, and then we'll just add stuff back in. No problem. No problem. Plus, the Executor, I could just paralyze it, and it could do nothing. And then we just win for free, basically. Like, there's a lot of, like, win conditions. And even, like, 1 reset on the champion will be about the same amount of time as I would waste with rest. So it's really bad if I get more than 1 reset. I think that's when we start getting into like, oh, I should have done the other strategy territory. Okay, so I use 7 rare candies, and I'm using 1 before the champion, so I don't level up. So then I have to use rare candies here before Lorelei, probably. And then we're gonna check the state. Okay, we're gonna add rare candies 1 at a time. We're gonna look at what happens. So there will be 3 available if we do 11. Okay, if I do 3, then I level up after Lorelei's final Pokemon, after Bruno's final Pokemon, into the final Gengar, and then into the Dragonite. And then I rare candy once, and I level up going into the Flareon, preserving my badge boosts for the Cloyster. Does that improve my damage range? No. That sucks. I have to remember this fight. I need 3 badge boosts to 1-hit the... Oh. Okay, I get a 69% chance to 1-hit the Sandslash with 2 meditates because of those extra 3 rare candies. If we just save them and don't use them there and use all 4 here before the champion, do we prevent the level up into the Flareon? No, we don't. But like, do we improve the damage ranges at all? We might be 1 level higher. Yeah, we do. We get a 97% chance. Okay, that's actually nice, because that's simpler. It's less to remember. 7 rare candies before the rival and Silph, 4 rare candies before the champion. Everything else is just, like, completely bop it with Hypno's amazingness. I don't even know if there's anything else to talk about. Like, seems like that's it. We just got it now. I'm going to check Giovanni. Just getting a little bit worried. This is going to be really bad. I have to change this. Before I save. There. Level 46 against... Oh, I gotta meditate here. Ah! The stupid Rhyhorn Rhydon survives. There is the potential here to lose if Giovanni gets annoying. With the Doug Trio specifically. If it does damage to me and I don't want to hit the Rhydon. So I'll have to be careful there. Persian won't be an issue if I set up. Persian could be an issue. Yeah, you're right. If I don't... Like, Persian dealing damage with, like, a slash. This is going to do 46 to 55% damage, and then the Rhydon will finish me. Unless... Oh, actually, the badge boost from the Meditate, they're going to help. I level up going into the Rhydon, because I'm a low level. That's really annoying. So I basically can't badge boost myself to get better damage ranges against it, so I just have to, like, hope that Earthquake does not KO. Although I can teach Reflect for this fight. Let's just teach Reflect. That's way easier. Yeah. Learn Reflect over Confusion, because Confusion is useless, right? So we just learn Reflect over Confusion. Then we teach Mimic over Reflect. Simple. Okay. It's time. It's time for the final Hypno run of today, but perhaps not the final one of all time. We'll see what we can get, and that's where it'll be ranked for the next little while. Again, I'm pretty dedicated to getting really good times with every Pokemon, so yeah. I will continue to work on these in the future. And if RNG destroys our day, then like I'll just come back and do another one some other time. Gotta get everything set up so that I'm recording the route as well as splits, all that stuff. And then we're gonna go. Chris Dixon, thanks so much, by the way. Leave a like for this newlywed. I appreciate that. Can I heart that? I can't. Look at that. Oh, great. Okay. Pokemon Yellow with Hypno only. Run number 7. Let's do this. Look at that freaky front sprite. Oh, we gotta talk about the back sprite. We really have to talk about the back sprite. Realize now I closed my water bottle and I'm gonna need to grab it while I'm playing with one hand, so I'm just gonna open that now while there's a ton of dialogue. Also, 8 bonks before the lab. Not as good as last time, unfortunately. I had 1. So, slightly inefficient. A, not the tier we're shooting for. The tier we just got out of. Alright, look at this back sprite. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know what's going on there. The, like, round pendulum thing looks like it collides with his nose. Like, if I didn't know he had the, like, hypnosis thing, as a kid, I would have had no idea what was going on in that back sprite. Hey, it's pretty good Route 1. In terms of, like, pathing and stuff. Not bad. Ah! And then it gets worse on the way back. Huh. Ian, that's funny. It can't be Alakazam because it can't speed through Viridian Forest. Yeah, because Alakazam goes really fast throughout Viridian Forest. Alakazam's Brock Split is like 15 minutes. So painful. Why did they do that to it? I don't know why they did that to it. So weird. Oops. Well, I can't get the Paralyze Heal. Why do you take the long way back when encounters are off on Route 1? Because it doesn't feel like fair to me to take the short way back on Route 1 when encounters are off, because then I know that encounters are off. If encounters were not off, I would take the other route. That's annoying. So I take the other route because that seems the most legit and fair. That's why. It doesn't seem fair to rank based on like something that isn't a part. Like the Pokemon, like I would have to take the other route if encounters were on. So I just take that route. Slowbro is going to be interesting. Stay tuned in December for the slowest bruh of them all. There's a guy who always comments on my channel. He just says, bruh. Like, yeah. Thank you. Slowbro, yeah, it's, at least it gets amnesia. Cameron, your thought process is so efficient. That's why I love watching your stuff. Keep up the good... Ah! Okay, please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. No. Okay, well, that worked out really well for me. 2 minutes and 56 seconds Brock Split, but, like, very scary there. I underspeeded, and which meant I had to attack into the bide. Like, attacking into a bide is never nice. Anyways, Cameron, I'm glad you like my thought process. I do my best. I know I'm not the best player, but I'm always trying to improve and just like make my play as good as it can be. When you see me play like I played in the Hariyama video, just know I am trying my best. I don't know what was going on that day. I just did really badly. I got seduced by the belly drum. I really shouldn't have been. I think what I was thinking is like Hariyama looks like it's really bulky, and so I'm like, well, it's gonna survive. It'll take one more hit. I'll just max out in one turn and then I'll like sweep. But that was bad logic. Okay, this is where we start thinking about if we can skip Mega Punch. I don't think we can skip Mega Punch because of Misty. I think Dugong's going to be very good. Yes, Hariyama still did really well, I know. Still really good. Yeah. Do it. See, I'm going to skip the heal here. That's what I was debating that whole time there. I was just like, because I'm not going to fight the super nerd, because we already determined we're basically minimum battles this entire playthrough. As a result, I can get Mega Punch here, and I can use that in... Oh! Hypno. Run number 7. Here we go. Hopefully we get a nice fast Brock split again. Hey, 0 bonks. 0 bonks. Look at that. 0 bonks into the lab. This much better playthrough. Last time it was like 9. 9 or 8. That's 8 less bonks. Think about how much time I saved. 1 bonk. And I had to bonk to get the Pokeball. Like, wow. Hypno is definitely... Oh, I talked to Oak too. Don't talk to Oak. Always press B there. No, I didn't switch it into first spot. Fine. I turn random encounters off only in certain locations where the random encounters that are on those locations do not, like, basically the Pokemon itself basically in no way influences how those encounters influence the playthrough. So like Mount Moon, like walking through Mount Moon, if you're playing with Hypno or if you're playing with Caterpie, it doesn't matter. Caterpie could have 1 encounter and gain like a bunch of time, and Hypno could have 30 encounters and lose a bunch of time. That is not influenced by the Pokemon I'm playing with. I can't get repels before then, so their level doesn't impact me at all. Whereas like in the Safari Zone, I leave encounters on because the level of the Pokemon at that moment does impact the playthrough. Because when you're using repels, you need to be able to repel. So if you're a slow growth rate Pokemon, you can't repel efficiently. So then when you get bad RNG, it's the fault of the Pokemon, not the fault of just the game being like, hey, have a lot of encounters. And I leave encounters on in the forest, specifically because I want a Pidgey. Oh, hey, it's a Pidgeotto. Nope. Nope. Get us out. That's a little bit of a waste of time, actually. Got stuck there. I tried to hypnosis it because I was like, if I put it to sleep, I'll catch it. We're getting bad forest luck. This is great. Just great. Come on. What is this? Okay, well, I was better for a second, and then it got really bad. Oh my gosh. This is a risk. If it breaks out, yeah, I'll restart. This is my Brock split from the previous playthrough, by the way. That is how much random encounters influence these. Okay, we're just restarting. I will not accept that. No way is Hypno getting that time. Yes, I'm a perfectionist if you haven't figured out from watching my videos. Okay, 0 bonks again. Let's do it. Come on, come on. I can do this. Nope, that's 3 bonks. That's a lot of bonks. 5 bonks. I think Victory Bell is going to be second. I don't think anything's going to be better than it. It's so good. I got a 36-minute time with it. 36 minutes. Like, just when 36 minutes passes in this playthrough, I will try and mention it. And, like... Yeah. Yeah. Hypno is not going to be close to that. Always go to the, like, second tile there where you can squeeze through, because he usually walks off of that tile. Sometimes he doesn't, and you get unlucky. See, that's the path you have to take. Like, that's what you would have to do. By the way, it's like a 1 second difference, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, a Mew challenge run, like a Mew challenge race would be really fun. I am planning that, actually. I don't know when it'll happen though. The races take like a month of like emotional effort from me. Maybe more. No, probably 2 or 3 months actually. Versus videos, I can release probably once every 6 weeks without burning out. But if I release them faster than that, I'll burn out. Races, if I release more than like 2 races a year, I will burn out. It's just so time intensive and so emotionally intense. Like basically the race is me sitting here for like hours and hours and hours on end just trying to get through the forest or something like that. Please don't KO, thank you. Please. You have to get it under half health to like basically have a master ball with the Pokeball. Oops, wasting time. Race with the Glitchmon could be fun, yeah. Okay, this RNG is way better. It's still not good, but it's way better. Yeah, Starmie is an unfortunate Pokemon. It has amazing typing. Absolutely incredible typing. Absolutely perfect moveset. It gets like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic. It gets everything good. But yeah, like unfortunately for it has the slow growth rate. We're going to put Onyx to sleep, because then if it bides, you don't attack into it. That is the reason, actually, to put Onyx to sleep with Hypnosis. I think Hypnosis has a place in this run, but that's it. Okay, 2 minutes and 58 seconds, Brock Split. Under 3 minutes, pretty good. We're just going to continue with the run. Going back to heal there, I think, wastes more time than is worth it, especially with Pokemon that are really good. I'll probably heal before the next guy, just so I don't get quick attacked by the Rattata and get crit. That always feels bad. We also caught our flyer in this one. In the other run, I had to buy Great Balls and then encounter Pokemon there, and I got a Rattata, so that is another way that we'll save time in this Hypno run. Like a bunch of small time saves, and then major ones with cutting so many trainers. How many minutes do we think we cut in terms of trainer battles from this run? We might get like 38 minutes. Maybe we'll do that. That would be amazing. I would be like, if we get 38 minutes, I will like, that's faster than Gengar, by the way. So like, and like, Gengar can go a bit faster, but Hypno, it feels better than Gengar. Gengar relies on Hypnosis for very critical moments. If it doesn't get the sleep, you just lose. You have to reset. I need to heal here. I can't get the Ether because I don't want to fight that guy. So I'll spend the 5 seconds there. That's fine. I have to be very careful now not to walk in this rocket. That's why I go down and bump like that, is so that the bonks are useful there. That's so that I don't accidentally walk into that rocket. And last time I was like, my brain said be as efficient as possible, so I was just like, just walk right for the item. And then I bonked into him. Silly mistake trying to be extra efficient. Should have just done the safe thing there. Okay, we're going to be like level 14 for the rival. That actually might make it kind of hard. Oh, okay, we'll be level 15. Over damage running threshold. That's pretty good. By the way, damage running thresholds matter more at low levels. So training in the early game will help more with damage than it will in the late game. Or damage running thresholds, specifically. Yeah, Mewtwo is as strong in yellow version as it is in red and blue. If not stronger, because in in comparison with everyone else, because in yellow version it got harder for a lot of Pokemon. Like most Pokemon are harder in yellow version. So as a result, if Mewtwo is the same, and it's not gonna have problems due to speed and stuff in the mid game, so it's just gonna like, its ranking overall will be better in this game than it is in red and blue. I do not have a video explaining damage rounding thresholds. It's basically how the game rounds. So during the damage calculation, it factors your level in, it does multiplication, and then it does division, which gives you an integer with a decimal point. During that calculation, when it has the integer with the decimal point, before it proceeds with the rest of the calculation, it just truncates off the decimal point and then calculates damage. So you lose whatever was in the decimal point. So if your level is at certain values, where that decimal point is like 9, you're losing a lot of damage. But if you level up once, then that decimal point flips over to the next integer, and because of that, you get all of the damage instead, which gives a small asymmetrical boost to damage when you go over certain levels. So levels that end in 0, 3, 5, and 8, they are all they are damage rounding threshold levels, so they are better. Basically because there's division by 5, but yeah. I think by 50, actually. There's the video. That's the video explaining it. Everyone, timecode that. I feel like I did a decent job doing that on the fly, but you can let me know in the comments. I think I did a trash job. I'll do it again. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of releasing a frequently asked questions video with time codes and explaining everything that I frequently explain, and then just mentioning that whenever it's in a video, and people that are new can just go and check out that video, and then we all don't have to hear the explanation for focus energy divides your critical hit chance by 4. It's we get it. Stop telling me this. It's annoying. I know, I think about the regular viewers, and then I think about the new viewers, and I don't know what to do, and then sometimes I'm I side with the regular viewers, I'm definitely gotta not explain it today. And then I do that, and then 3 people comment, what are damage rounding thresholds? I'm I should have explained it. I drink every time Scott explains damage rounding thresholds. See, that's the real way to do it. Make a meme and flash it, yeah. I'm so scared that people won't pause, though. Every time a YouTuber's hey, pause and read this thing, I'm I'm not going to pause and read that. If you want me to understand, please just explain it to me. I'm going to skip the ether because last time it made the bag cursed. Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That is what I have learned about being a YouTuber is that you can never please everyone, and the people who are displeased are always the loudest. Because I'll read 100 comments, because the video yesterday got 169 comments. Nice. I read them all, and the ones that stick with me are wow, even for you, this is really bad play. I'm wow, thanks, buddy. Just makes me feel great on a Sunday night. But yeah, the thing I've learned is just you can't please everyone. I tried to explain that I'm making a lot of mistakes in the video, and it's no, that's not enough sometimes. Anyways. Okay, so I didn't save before Misty. Hopefully I do not pay. We're just going for the risky strat. I'm not chancing it on... Okay, we're probably going to hypnosis here. It's getting too scary. Come on! Don't you dare! Okay. Stop missing. Stop missing. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, that was way too close. Oh my gosh. I might have smashed my controller if I had lost that. I think this is a no save run so far, so this is we're going as fast as is possible. Come on. No, stop missing. Missing is not as fast as possible. How do you think backporting Umbreon into yellow with dark type? I've thought a lot about this. I've thought a lot about backporting dark and steel types. As you can note, I have not done it yet. I have not done it yet because I have not come up with a solution that I'm entirely happy with. So there's a few things to consider. The first one is, when you backport dark type, do you also change bite to a dark type move? Because changing bite to a dark type move changes how the enemy interacts with your Pokemon, which then changes how all of the Pokemon compare to each other within things like a tier list. Because some Pokemon went up against enemies that had dark type bite, and other ones went up against enemies that had normal type bite. So then you could decide to keep bite as a normal type move and not change it, but then do dark Pokemon get no stab moves? Or do you import another stab move into to get the rest? Do you see me have to fight my natural instinct there? It's I was possessed for a moment with the spirit of rest. Oh, okay, now that we've recovered from that, the possession is over. I can continue talking about bite. So then do you make another bite? Dark bite or something like that, and that's the dark type bite that functions the same, but it's the dark type version? I don't know. Or do you just backport no dark type moves and only bring the typing back? That tends to be what I lean towards because Gen 1 was like historically really mean to Pokemon, and they're like the type that they had, like ghost types. What move do you get? Lick, base 20 power. Hope you like it. I am gonna learn Head Punch. Head Punch. Yes, that's what the sleep, the demon of sleep possessed me there too. I'm just gonna do this for it so we don't miss. Yeah. I can also save Body Slam PP, and that'll be useful for going through the tunnel without a heal in Cerulean City, which I think I can actually do. Yeah, I could backport Crunch, for instance. But then, like, would another Pokemon that was not a Dark type also have learned Crunch? So, like, it, like, brings up weird, like, conundrums like that. My opinion of backports is, like, I think that they are the most interesting when you backport the least number of moves. Because then it really is the generation that you're playing, just with the Pokemon added. Like, their stats and, like, some flavor on their move pool, and, like, that's basically it. Okay, please. Please do not mess this up for me. Did I heal? Or did I save? Yeah, I saved. Okay, good. Like, I knew I needed to save here. Could. Okay, good. No resets. Surge is bad. Can we backport Head Punch into Gen 1? Sure. Head Punch is what? 80 power plus 70 power? Yeah. 150 base power, by the way. Unfortunately, though, 50% chance to hit. I'm going to heal because my health is low. I would have skipped it if my health was high, but my health is low, so it just makes sense. Like, don't open the inventory, don't have to, like, spam out 2 items instead of just, like, spamming out, like, 1. Or, like, spamming out just the, yeah. Spamming out just the healing item later on and opening the inventory. Okay, this is a sweep. Don't need a save here. I don't know if I saved here last time. I think I did. Honchkrow is hard. That's a hard case. Like, that, I don't know. Someone I was working with, actually, Kevin, he was, like, really kind, and he made this spreadsheet for me that, like, it basically compares a bunch of different types and how Game Freak chose to either take special defense or special attack as the stat that they would make, like, take the special from Gen 1 and turn it into which stat, special attack or special defense. So we got, like, plots and graphs and stuff for, like, all the types. And then we can kind of see on average, like, okay, fire types they treated in this way, and psychic types they treated in this way, etc., etc. I just don't want to have to heal, so I can just put it to sleep. And I got growled, so, like, that's why I did that. And, like, for me, I don't, like, a lot of people have also asked me the question, like, why don't you average them? So, like, just take the average of the special attack and special defense. And again, I'm trying to be as faithful as possible. And so, like, my approach is just like, yeah, but Game Freak didn't do that. Game Freak didn't, like, divide the special stat into 2 different stats, and they were both different from what they were in Gen 1. Like, the Gen 1 special still exists as a stat. It's just one of the other 2. The Pokemon it's really easy for is, like, Misdreavus, where it just has the same stats. I'm going to save here. It's not, like, Gen 1 miss into, like, Graveler, Self-Destruct, Critical Hit, lose. That's a way to get real angry, because, by the way, I have a 2-hit on the Graveler, so it can self-destruct. Please. Okay, Tackle's fine. The backports I'm actually most looking forward to are regional variants. I'm, like, so excited. I'm going to do a whole series on that, but that's not going to start this year. No, that was the second save. First save was in front of Surge. It is Pokemon by Pokemon when I make the decision of, like, is it special defense or is it special attack? I try and, like, look into the Pokemon as much as possible and then, like, make an inference about, like, what would Game Freak have done if this Pokemon was in Generation 1? Like, which special would they originally have assigned it to when developing Red and Blue? That's like, the approach I take. And then I, like, hope my reasoning is fairly sound in most of the cases. I try to explain it at the beginning of each backport video, but there's always going to be people who are like, Heracross should have got the higher special defense as his special. And, like, yeah, maybe it should have. Like, it definitely would perform differently if it did. So that's interesting. Yeah, like Hisuian, Voltorb, and stuff like that. I really want to do those playthroughs. So see, here's where I deposit my items. I'm not going to take the more complex item depositing approach because this time I'm picking up less items. So I don't think I'm going to have as many bag problems this time. I don't think I have any balls in my bag, so should be fine there. Yeah, I used the Pokeball, so we're fine. 45 fewer bonks than I did this time. Oh, that's great. That's so good. Yeah, bonk counter's excellent. Look, I didn't get a bonk going to the poster there. Probably going to get a bonk here. Oh, so many bonks. Took me a while. I call this the Gym Leader Matt routing. Every time I do it in my brain, I go like, Gym Leader Matt approved. What I say in my brain. Because that's what he did in the Parasect race. And then ever since then, I just attribute it to him. It's like the Steve M plays, what's it called? The Steve M plays Lance thing. The thing that I did at Lance is Steve M plays does that. No, don't get those. Definitely don't get those. I'm going to get 11 just in case I mess up. If you accidentally spam A slightly too fast through the using repel dialogue, you will use 2. Because it does not prevent you from using 1 in Generation 1. It just goes like, yeah, you can use 2. Sure. Spray as much repel as you want. It doesn't compound either. You just lose this one of the repels. Okay. Don't have to catch a Pokemon. Time save. I can't believe I'm here. This is so fast. Gengar gets to Celadon City around 16 minutes, by the way. So, like, that's for, like, reference as to, like, what is a very fast time right now. I made a bad fly, I think, last time there, and I did not go and get... Yeah, I flew to Lavender Town and then had to fly back to Celadon to come here to grab Psychic. So I didn't do that this time, which is going to save a little bit of time. I probably could have saved in front of the rival and skipped that, but... Or done all the bag management there instead of in Pokemon Tower. So there's a little bit of efficiency lost there. But that's probably like 1 second. Like, I don't think it's worth it. Backport Auroras? Yeah, totally. By the way, I'm trying to put together a backporting Discord server with everyone who's doing backports, because like there's lots of people doing them. Gym Leader Matt, Squidgy. I don't know who else is doing them. I don't know if Speedrunner's done any. Probably. So like, I'm trying to put together a Discord server of everyone so that we can all kind of like share ideas, share code, that sort of thing, so that it becomes faster for everyone. Because like, for me, it's like, if I do, for example, Auroras, I do an Auroras backport. Sorry, this is actually hard. 1 second. Like, if I do an Auroras backport, I would hope that, like, other people could take the code and then, like, backport moves, for instance, because that's not my approach. And then we could see the differences between the two. How do you do a backport? You modify the code to include other Pokemon. So, like, you basically add in a patch to the game so that it patches in new Pokemon. So you have to, like, invent the back sprite yourself and all that stuff, and then choose the moves and define all of it in the code, and then you just load it up and play. If you want more information, check out the project called the Pokeyellow Disassembly. You can read a little bit more about it there, and that's how we do it. Articuno does get Water Gun and Bubble Beam, you are correct. I've already filmed my first run for it. Stay tuned later in the year for guess what video. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, 31 after the Rockets. This is screamingly fast. Under 20 minutes, Pokemon Tower. And I don't need to heal here, because I'm just skipping all the trainers on Cycling Road. And the biker. As a kid, Articuno was one of my favorite Pokemon because Ice-type moves are so good during the league. So I just remember, like, just walking all over Bruno with my Articuno and stuff like that. Screamingly fast isn't something you hear every day. Yeah. I was also a Zapdos fanboy, but that's because I knocked it out. But I liked Articuno more because I actually got to use it. And I like, let's be real, Moltres, guys. Moltres. Moltres is a mess of a Pokemon. We're gonna get the Carbos. I will use the vitamin when I get to Silph and get the other Carbos. So I can still use 6 Carbos, as you can see in the bottom. Okay, see, this is the bad thing of like doing minimum battles. You run into way more Pokemon here, even though you've repelled. By the way, that's a way to catch Kangaskhan in the Safari Zone if you're playing like the virtual console releases of these games. You can just encounter Kangaskhan by repelling on a Pokemon that is under level 36. Then the only Pokemon that shows up is Kangaskhan. At least I think it is. Like, I only ever see Kangaskhan when I repel here. I'm a Moltres fan. You shouldn't be. I'm sorry. Actually, so Moltres, to be fair, I think got a lot better when they introduced the Galarian form. Those are Pokemon that I want to backport really badly. That might happen next year. Like, I want to do that so bad. It'll be such a sick video. Okay, I don't need to save here, because she can't put me to sleep. Oh, 36 Nidorino? Okay, so it's Nidorino and Kangaskhan then. Yeah, it's a dark type, so I have to figure out how I'm going to treat dark types before I backport it. Galarian Moltres is actually why I'm thinking about the dark type backports. So I'm like, I really want to use this thing. And I did not complete the DLC, so. Yep. Moltres technically gets Flamethrower in Gen 2. Yeah? Was I supposed to go to Koga's gym? I don't think I was supposed to go to Koga's gym. Rocket Hideout music? Yeah, this music's good. It's so good. Poison gas. Thank you. The perfect move to learn at level 33. So here, I have some vitamins, so we'll just feed them all. 69 speed. Nice. Nope, not that floor. This floor. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to lose some. So, like, here I have half a level. So, either I fight a trainer now and break the minimum battle streak, or we just keep going and we lose some experience. And I think that's the approach I'm going to take. I think I might only have 6 rare candies. No, I have 7. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We'll save here. Don't have to use the rare candies again. It's, you lose a lot of time doing that. I think I've been losing a lot of time in my Pokemon Emerald playthroughs doing that. I think I need to cut it out. I need to just use them as soon as I get to Steven. Stop. Please stop. Please don't paralyze me. Thank you. I might have to Hypnosis the turn 1. Do I Hypnosis this or just I just Psychic twice? 3 times, never mind. Oh, twice. Yes, better damage roll. See? I guess playing defensive is not as good. Take that, Scott, from 2 months ago. Confusion 1 hits. All of these Pokemon, by the way, even the Meowth. No. The music is just running in iTunes. But there is Austin coded a program that plays the music while you're playing the game based on the game hook data from the sound. So it plays all the right sounds at all the right sounds at all the right times. I'm actually going to do that on a stream sometime when I get back from the honeymoon. Honeymoon part 2. Okay. Now we heal here, then we face Koga. No. We get Mimic after Koga. We don't want to walk up there. I forgot Mimic last time. I went in there and I talked to her, but I didn't get it because my bag was full. It was a bag problem. It's very annoying. Do I have a chance? No, only like a 22% chance to knock those out in one hit. Okay, Meditate in the place of Confusion. I got that Meditate slightly too slow. Like, that would have been... See, it would have been nice maybe to do the other trainer, get one more level, get Meditate before this fight, save some time, like, less turns in battle, that sort of thing. I'm gonna heal. This guy... Yeah. Gotta be careful against this guy. Get confused and stuff. Poisons him. I have antidotes for this. We don't need to save here. I'm gonna completely destroy Koga. Again, so Venomoth's best damage range is with Leech Life. It does between 13.33% damage and 16% damage. So even if it crits, which it doesn't, it's not going to do enough. So easy win against Koga. Earn myself the Soul Badge, and with it comes a 12.5% boost to my speed stat. You can say I've said you can tell that I've said that line a lot. Rare candy. Now we fly. Again, remember the waypoint is set to Saffron, so I can do all of this, and then when I dig out, I will be transported back to Saffron, and I don't have to do an extra flying action. Whereas if I go to Saffron first, then I fly and I waste time. Whereas if I do this first, I do not waste as much time. I can use the Carbos, and I'm going to because Sabrina's Abra still didn't get 104 speed. I was really hoping to have 104 speed there. Come on. I'm speed tied with the Abra. Could get flashed and lose. That would be painful. Imagine that. Imagine I get like 3 resets on Sabrina. I gotta knock on wood. It's not what I want to have happen. Let me heal. Then we get Mimic, then we fight Sabrina. What was my favorite subject in school? I took calculus for fun. I liked math a lot. Okay, I got Mimic. I did see that I picked it up there. I liked physics. Physics was really fun. Absolutely hated language. Reading and writing is like impossible for me. Let's just go twice. Yeah. I just want to make sure that I get like 1 hits here. And I have outspeeds now. Stop! -1 accuracy, so bad in Gen 1. So bad. Okay, we still won, but like... I'm not going to kill the fighting gym. No, it's a waste of time. We're doing minimum battles. Let's go. This is a small thing. It is faster, I believe, to fly to Cinnabar Island than to fly the other way. But just how my brain works. I think from an action perspective, that is a net neutral exchange. I can either fly to Cinnabar Island there or fly to Viridian City. This is a no. My brain was just like, say yes, and then luckily I stopped and paused for a moment because it would have been a battle. All right, Blaine. Please, don't mess me up. Don't mess me up, Blaine. Do not. Okay, we're gonna just be like old school Scott here. Till it wakes up. Okay, that's enough. It's like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm kind of low leveled. You kidding me? I could have done one more. I should have done one more. So ridiculous. I'm going to 2-hit the Arcanine too. It's the most physically defensive. Not 3-hit the Arcanine. Never mind. Well, that Blaine. That was not a good Blaine. That's why I went there before, by the way. When you dig out of his gym, you just get teleported back. Gotta be careful there. Don't want to run into the guy with the Sandslash and the Dugtrio. Especially if you're an electric type, sometimes the Dugtrio outspeeds you and goes for dig and then just one-shots. Or a poison type. Poison types especially, actually. Oh, Venonat. Venonat is coming up soon. Poison types. Alright. We're going off minimum battles. Intentionally so. I do not want to level up going into the Persian and the Giovanni fight. I just wanted to get one more level before that. That's fine. That took like maybe 10 seconds. I was going to use Reflect here, but we're not going to use Reflect here now because I don't have Reflect, so that negates that strat. Okay, here we go. Giovanni. I would assume that I'm going to have 1 reset here or something. Like, I think Hypno... Oh, okay, Meditate was better. Never mind. Hypnosis. Okay, good. Set up a lot. Go. Let's go. We're going to level up before the Rhydon because I'm such low level. But we're going to get everything else first. Hopefully we survive. The Rhydon's hit. Please. Please. Oh, yes, crit. Perfect. Okay. 0 resets still. Are we going to do 2 0 reset playthroughs today? That would be awesome. Imagine that. Okay, here we go, here we go. Rival 6. I always call him the Route 25 rival, but Route 22 rival. Oh, I'm going to reset here because I'm trying to use hypnosis. See, I get seduced into it. I'm like, I can set up for free if I use hypnosis, but like, just like, if you don't use hypnosis and you just attack, or just use meditate, you don't lose any turns, then you don't take free damage. I think objectively that was probably the worst play that I could have done there. Body slamming this just because I have the attack boost, but I had just lost my special boost. I'll body slam this as well. So yeah. Yeah, push over rival, you're right, Cameron. Ah! Should have used the repel. Watch me get an encounter in the 2 patches of grass on this route. The dreaded Furo encounter in the Parasect race. Look at the time. Look at the time, it's 32 minutes. It's 32 minutes. It is 32 minutes. Yeah, Kevin, I've missed the live streams too. I like live streaming more than I like making videos, by the way. I really like... The thing that's nice about this is if I say something wrong, I can just correct myself. And I don't have to worry about getting all the words right the first time. And I don't have to worry about small mistakes, because I'll just be like, yeah, didn't mean that, sorry. Whereas with the video, when I make a mistake and it took me like hours and hours and hours to produce it and there's still a mistake in it, I'm always just a little bit like, ugh. It feels kind of bad. Also, I'm going to fight a wild Pokemon here because look at my level. I'm about to level up and 1 wild Pokemon. So like when the next repel wears off, I'll just fight 1 wild encounter, level up, and then we'll use the rare candies in front of Lorelei. No, it's in front of the champion. It's in front of the champion. I'm not going to fight a wild encounter, never mind. Because it's in front of the champion, I can just wait. What? Oh my gosh. It got through my repel because it's level 49. And I'm level 49. This is how good Hypno is. Oh my gosh. See? This is why I don't turn off encounters in here. Because Hypno has this disadvantage. So like, this will actually be good. If it gets the fastest time it's got so far in this run, which it is going to. If it doesn't, I will be so fundamentally sad. Yeah. Okay, we have a chance to clock in under 40 minutes now. We have a really good chance of it. I did not get that. Okay, Lorelei. What am I doing? Mimic. My brain like was like, I gotta delete a move. I'm like, don't delete hypnosis. Delete hypnosis. That's the move. My old school brain, though, I just can't get over it. Like, you don't want to delete that thing. That's a good move. It might rest, so I'm going to meditate. Yeah, it's going to rest, so I just get free meditates. Like, yay! Stop. I'll steal Amnesia, I think, here. The Slowbro can't really do anything to me. Like, while I'm setting up Amnesia. Oh, it's going to spam Withdraw. Perfect. I'm going to Body Slam this because I have +3 attack. Then Psychic this, +4 special. And then no save for Bruno because this is optimized. And we don't want to waste time. And I will not outspeed Agatha's Pokemon, so I'm going to save and heal there. I think I will also mimic Hypnosis. Sorry, no. Ignore me. My brain's like Hypnosis. That's the good move. It's not. I'm going to mimic Substitute. Where are they? There they are. By the way, I could get better at that where I buy less. Full restores. Because like you're not going to need 4 for the league. You have to be very careful there. The Hypnosis dialogue scrolls in like a really weird way. You just want to be like super careful that you don't accidentally mimic the wrong move. Because, like, that's a good way to get a real fast reset. Okay. I'm going to 2-hit the final Gengar, so it could Hypnosis me and then knock me out. It's quite unlikely, though, because his only damage-dealing moves are Psychic moves. So, yeah, it breaks my substitute, but I KO it. Oh my gosh, we're going to set a record for bonks, too? That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. No bonks there, actually. That was... Okay, here we go, here we go. Sorry, I'm so tense right now. Let's focus. Focus. Meditate. Last time I meditated... Yeah, I did meditate last time. Just do a bunch. Duh, duh! I hate you. I hate you, Lance. I hate you so much. Don't you dare do that to me again. Okay, that's good. Don't you dare. Thank you. I'm gonna knock it out now. Paralyzed Kigat. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. It's Gyarados. It's buff. I have to one-hit the Dragonair so I don't get Thunder Waved. See, like, maybe I save... I don't know, like, did you save Hypnosis for this fight? Like, okay, this is more like what I was expecting. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now I knock the Dragonair out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? I Gen 1 missed the Mimic. I Gen 1 missed the Mimic into a wrap that lasts for 5 turns. What? What? No! No! Body Slam is not going to KO the Aerodactyl because it resists it. Don't you dare. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. No! Stop! This is so bad. This is so bad. Do I just Psychic it? Let's just see. Let's just, like, try Psychic Spam. Maybe we can get through without a Paralyze. If we get Paralyzed, I'm going to be so sad. Ah, it's a 3-hit. That's so annoying. Okay. I think this is overall better, but, like... Okay, the crit there was really good. Don't freeze me, please. This is so hateful. So, why did I meditate there? Because I need to outspeed the Aerodactyl, otherwise it will KO me once I'm on that low health. So I have to badge boost here against the Gyarados to get more special, and like I don't even have enough speed yet. Like, Alright, this one is probably going to be one where, like, you can optimize it faster by doing just slightly more training. We are not going to get sub 40, unfortunately. We are going to get a faster time, but I think this might be a 3rd playthrough day. I don't think I can stop after this. This was so bad. Lance was awful. This is how I usually feel when I do these runs. It's just like, it feels so bad when something like that comes and just hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, yeah, okay. This thing is good. So meditate, slash, that's pretty bad. Mimic, earthquake. Oh my. I have to meditate again. I lose. Sorry. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to beat my former time. I actually don't want to beat my former time because the former time was cleaner. Meditate twice, right away. Minimize damage if it uses a move that is affected by badge boosts. Okay, that's like the worst case scenario. Please Poison Sting. Thank you. Okay. I have to get... Okay. This thing, please do not be mean. Please! Hey, Churro. How's it going, buddy? Please, 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 please. Damn it. Dead. This is why I don't like not having rest. I would win here if I had rest. It's like I saved like 20 seconds earlier on, And I lost like 5 minutes. It's gonna be awful. Absolutely awful. Rest is the best move in the game. Let's be real. Okay, come on. Hi, Tro. Hi. I know you can tell I'm frustrated. He's so cute. Okay, please. No, 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 no. Come on. Ah. No, you save way more by stalling with rest than in this case. In that case right there, you save way more by stalling with rest. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Not a bad run, but not a great run. No, we don't have any spare rare candies. We used all the rare candies there. The plan was 58 for the champion, 59 finish. We followed the plan exactly. The plan did not go well at Lance. I had to rare candy at Lance so I didn't level up going into the Aerodactyl because then it outspeeds me in one-shots. So I had to like make that adjustment on the fly because I didn't anticipate that when I was doing my routing earlier. Okay. One second. No, that's definitely not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, there we go. Let's look at Lance. Okay, so one rare candy before Lance. I think I can actually probably use all my rare candies before Lance without infecting the champion battle significantly. Yeah, actually, that's way better. Because then, okay, so like here's the former scenario, which I didn't anticipate, right? Former scenario is I level up going into the second Dragonair, so I reset my badge boosts, which means Hypno has it was like 144 speed, right? 124 speed, sorry. So then the Aerodactyl comes out, and it gets to use its like big boy damage ranges on us, and like hit with like it could hit with Hyper Beam for 50% damage. So if I've set up or taken any damage slowly knocking the Gyarados and the Dragonair out, the Aerodactyl will just knock me out. Which is very frustrating, especially when I spend time mimicking Ice Beam and then getting hit by Wrap. So it's like you do not want to get knocked out by the Aerodactyl, so I have to prevent the mid-battle level up. So the thing is, 53 here before Lance. If I use 4, so for the champion, I go in at 57 actually. Oh no, that's with only 3 rare candies because I only used 3 in this playthrough. 58 if I use 4, as was intended in the previous playthrough. But in this case, if I use 4 before Lance, I level up after his final Pokemon, which is extremely convenient because then I go into the champion fight right at level 50. I do level up going into the Cloister in this scenario though, which could be, maybe if I save 1 rare candy here, I still level up after Lance's final Pokemon. I do, and then I can probably use 1 rare candy for the champion, and then I level up going into Flareon. Now for Lance, I am 2 levels higher, and for the champion, I am the same level, and I have all my badge boosts for the Cloister. I think that's probably the best case scenario here. Yeah, the Leer is sometimes good because you're like, oh, I got a badge boost. And then it uses Hyper Beam and you're like, I didn't want that badge boost. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at like damage ranges and stuff in this fight. Because it is possible to not mimic throughout the entire league. We don't need it. We could keep Hypnosis just for the Gyarados, put it to sleep, set up, sweep Lance's team. This is going to make Lorelei and Agatha slightly less stable, but I still think that because Hypno is so good and it does have Hypnosis, it could get through them with no resets. So again, this is like we're going into more risky territory to make Lance more consistent, just because of how asymmetrically hard Lance was. It's like, let's spread the risk just a little bit around. Hypnosis is 60%. Okay. Or Rest instead of Hypnosis. Yeah, I could use Rest. I don't think Rest on Lance is good because the Gyarados... Yeah, I don't think so. And then I could get paralyzed. Okay. Meditate. Let's see how much setup here. 1. Okay, first of all, examine the psychic damage ranges. 24% chance to 2-hit the Gyarados. Guaranteed 2-hit on the Dragonair. And then from there, I Mimic Ice Beam, and I sweep everything with 1 hits. But I need enough speed to outspeed the Aerodactyl, so I underspeed it right now. And I think I need 3 Meditates to... Oh, hey, I don't 1-hit the Aerodactyl if I don't Meditate once. Interesting. That's another reason to keep your badge boosts for it. I could, like, you could not get the range, you could... You could move second, get hit by it, not KO it. It would move again and KO you. Okay, 2 Meditates is really good. 2 Meditates? No, 2 Meditates, it has to be 3. I think it has to be 3. 3 gives me a 1-hit on the Dragonair with Psychic no matter what, so I can't be paralyzed. And then I get a 2-hit on the Gyarados, so I have to survive 4 hits from Gyarados. Protect doesn't exist in Generation 1. Substitute, the TM costs too much time to get because it costs like, it's like ridiculous. It's like 8,000 coins or something. You have to buy them 50 at a time in Generation 1. So all the dialogue wastes a total of like 5 minutes. It will totally destroy Hypno's competitiveness. Like, if I reset to Lance like 25 times, I would be in a better situation than if I got Substitute. It's that bad. Okay, let's try higher levels just to see what happens. So let's see what level we need for 2 Meditates to outspeed the Aerodactyl. Ah, 2 levels higher at 58. Okay, we're just going to add trainers. That's it. We're going to add trainers. We're going to add trainers to get 2 more levels earlier on. And then that'll solve Lance. Then we will 3 rare candies before Lance, as long as that strategy still works. Let's see. So we're probably just going to add some people. Like, what's the hard fight? What's a hard fight? Where's good experience yields? What if before Sabrina we just add Dojo? Because, like, I'm going to, like, sweep the Dojo and I don't need any of the PP from Psychic to fight Sabrina, so then I'll waste no time backtracking. If I add Dojo... I get to Lance. I am level 57. And then 2 Meditates does not give me the outspeed on Aerodactyl. I probably leave a lot of experience on the field with that. I have this guy who's a trainer. He is a trainer, yes. Let's go Victory Road people. Victory Road people are more experience rich. So we'll add the whole Victory Road route, and we'll see which ones give us the best. So this is what I usually like to do with them. I'll like look at them. You can see which we added a new category here, which is like experience per second. So like, apparently this guy is quite good. He's the guy with the starters. And this guy, the Bellsprout. Yeah, that makes sense to fight. But then I level up after. This is not a good person to fight. I will not one-hit all of her Pokemon. We'll try the Black Belt. He's not really good for experience yields. Yeah, only 271 per second, whereas like you get like 369 from this other guy. Although I do level up after the final Pokemon in this Cool Trainer fight. This is actually the first Cool Trainer of the region, so like we'll just put it up higher. Then I'll level up after this final Pokemon. What is the... Just a second, I'm going to stretch the window out. Experience to next level. 95. Okay, so these 4 trainers are going to give like a really good, efficient 2 levels. And I get after final Pokemon, Gengar level up here. Yeah, Churro. Yeah, buddy. And then we get level 58 for Lance. Meditates. Outspeed Aerodactyl with 2 Meditates. 1-hit Dragonair, 2-hit Gyarados. We level up going into the Flareon, so we have badge boosts for the Cloyster. We need Mimic Earthquake, of course. Ah, buddy. We need 3 Meditates in the champion fight to be more consistent with one-hitting the Cloyster. Hi! Hi to everyone. Say hi. Say hi. He doesn't scream when I put his face in front of the microphone. Okay. Yeah, this is the route. Koga's Gym and Dojo 3. Oh, we could try the Koga's Gym trainers. Let's try that. Let's turn off, because then we get experience earlier on, which, like, might be nice. So, like, excuse me. We'll go back. We'll add some tamers in here. Should really call this off so that we know that it's not the route that I played if I ever go back to it later. And why would I want to go back to it later? Well, maybe I'm doing commentary for this and I want to talk about exact damage ranges, so I need the root file, so I save all my root files. Okay, I one-hit all of these people's Pokemon, so that's very fast. And they're like right along the path. I don't have to go out of my way at all. And then for Lance, I will be level 57. That is 2 trainers. Maybe, okay, so like coming out of the rival battle here, maybe I can fight like 1 or 2 people in Victory Road and get it. Yeah, let's like see. Cool Trainer after final Pokemon. Just the first Cool Trainer after final Pokemon. What's the experience to next level? 91. That's decent. We're not leaving a lot on the table for that. We'll try and see. Wait, I should stretch that out more. Sorry. Let's see if like we can get something slightly better than that. After final Pokemon on the black belt gives me level up 2. Black belt might be better. No, 86. No, not better. Do I one hit the Cool Trainer's Pokemon? 3 turns. That's the same as the black belt. This guy, is he better? No, level up on the Charmeleon. This person, after final Pokemon. Percent to next level is like 80, I think. 80%, so that's not as good. So it's the Cool Trainer at the beginning of Victory Road. So we fight the 2 trainers in Koga's Gym and then the Cool Trainer at the beginning of Victory Road. That will get us 2 levels, 2 additional levels before Lance, I believe. And then give us, no, it still gives us 57. That's annoying. See, we just don't get quite enough experience from the Cool Trainer battle to get the level up. See, we level up too early in, or too, yeah. We level up essentially too early in the Agatha fight. We would need to like, or too late, I guess. Okay, more Victory Road trainers. This guy. Ivysaur guy. He gives me a level up after Agatha's final Pokemon. So I have badge boosts throughout the entire fight against Agatha. That actually could be really good. It kind of messes with our Lorelei, but like, that's fine. We level up into the Cloyster on Lorelei, so we can't set up on the Dugong. But we can just spam Psychic there. I think that's fine. Then against Lance, do we outspeed? Yeah, we outspeed the Aerodactyl. Sometimes the stat experience means you don't outspeed, and then like you're really sad when you've optimized for that, and you get there and you're like, oh, I'm speed tied. It moves first, crits with Fly. And you're like, gosh, why didn't I just check that? I'm honestly kind of kicking myself for not checking Lance the previous time. It was just not a problem the first run. Okay, so I think I have this. Both the Tamers in Koga's Gym. The Cool Trainer at the beginning of Victory Road, and then after the Cool Trainer, we're going to fight the other guy on the first floor in Victory Road, then go into the league, sweep everyone. No problems. I'm coming back to chat now. I couldn't see it for a bit. Oh, Jonathan, for cat food, thank you so much. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Yeah, really glad I didn't miss that. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. The support always, like, so helpful. Okay, Hypno number 8. We are doing it. This is the last one. I literally cannot do more today. I have to pack. If we do this one, then I pack. That's what it is. Enable recording. Fire up the auto splitter again. Make sure everything's working. And then we see if we can get sub 30. Or sub 40, sorry. Not sub 30. That would be like wild. Make sure you remove the extra Giovanni trainer. I did not remove the extra Giovanni trainer, so we will have to do that Giovanni trainer. Baldur's Gate 3 solo runs are fun too. I've been thinking about that. I have been thinking about that. Okay. The final run. Hypno, Pokemon Yellow. This is attempt number 8 by me. Here we go. If you've been enjoying my commentary and how present it has been throughout this video, I may actually be quite quiet during this. I'm going to try and get a really good time. Just think about yourself as like a fly on the wall when I would be playing a regular run. I will talk, but I'll just talk less frequently. Don't save, that's right. Saves are a waste of time. Painful. The bonks. Only 6, actually. That was not as long as I thought it was. Nice having data. It's more objective. My feeling was like that was the worst bonk of all time. So like I was watching the ASL series of Mini vs. Sharp. I'm going to spoil it now if you haven't seen it. So like please, if you watch StarCraft, go and check it out. First, I was watching it and like Mini was like messing up his probe micro at the beginning of the game, and then you just like see him wince whenever he would do it, and like that's how I feel right now. Like I feel like messing up Route 1 is like messing up your like probe split. It's not good when it happens and it throws you off. Yes. I am wishing myself good encounter luck in the forest too, let's hope. It'd be nice to get through it like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That would be amazing. Be careful here. Nice, no encounters. Perfect. Yes, will edge hops count as bonk? We'll figure out why. I don't know why right now. This is really good. This is excellent. Please a Pidgey, though. Please a Pidgey. This is like great. Even if we don't get a Pidgey, it's all right. I'll take it. Like, we're going to get through it like 2:30. We're going to get through before 2:30. This is excellent. Unless we Pidgey. Pidgey. Yes! 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 Do not knock me out with a crit. Okay, thank you. All right. All right. Yes! Yes! Before 2:30. Okay, this is great. Remember, Brock Hypnosis to avoid Bide getting the KO on Hypno. Okay. Focus. Why couldn't it hit itself? Oh my gosh, it did go for Bide. Ah! Good luck is gone. I probably bonked into the trainer as a result, and that's why I got a bonk there. This is technically the 5th run, because I had another one that I lost in Mount Moon, because I ran into a trainer I didn't want to fight, so... I need to go slower against Brock. Like, my execution needs to be slower. I need to be more deliberate. Also, if he uses Bide, I can use Disable, and if it disables Bide, then it has to run out the Disable counter before it starts biding again. Then you can chain that with Sleep and Disable, and just like, Brock will never do anything. It's very funny when it works, but it doesn't often work because you don't choose the move you disable when you use Disable. It just randomly selects. Okay. Yeah, no Viridian optional. Very few optional trainers in this entire route. Route, I should say. I always get criticized for that pronunciation. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing or whatever. Yeah, disable is so bad. 1 in 4 chance and it has a 55% chance to hit. The accuracy is so bad. Okay, please. So far, so good. Not so good. Okay. Ah. Ah. Pidgey. 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 Fine. Hey, I'm not going to need to use a potion. He didn't do any damage to me unless there's a Pidgey. Oh, no Pidgeys. Okay. Okay. I'm 2 seconds behind my last playthrough, so that's actually not that bad. I don't need to heal. So I'm actually like on pace with the previous playthrough. You know, I'm getting like seduced into hypnosis on the Geodude, but like stop. 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 Please, please. I hate you. Again. Focus mode. Engage. 1 bonk. We're gonna do this. If I could get 38 minutes, I would be very happy. Like, I would be like ecstatic. If I could get 39 minutes, I would be happy. If we get a time a second above 40 minutes, I will be sad. Two bonks to there. Mandatory bonks on the way back. Beautiful. I can't use Confusion only because if it goes for Bide first turn, you lose. Because the Onyx outspeeds. I'm using Hypnosis as a counter to Bide. Because when I put it to sleep, then I can attack it freely. It might be just that that's like a bad strat. Like, that really might be what it is. And I should just chance it. I should maybe save and just chance it and then reset. Like, it looks uglier, but it's like probably just as fast. But then again, it's like, it's not that long. It's like 2 minutes of wasted time because Hypno is so fast. Like, if this was like a 15-minute Brock split, there would be no way I would be chancing this. Because, like, that's just awful. You don't want to have to do 15 minutes again to, like, first attempt Brock with, like, no resets. That's not fun. But when the Pokemon is this good, it's like, yeah, let's just go all in and see. Because, like, I've cleared them twice today already, so, like, it will happen again. This is a decent forest. I get a Pidgey this time, too. Oh, last time... Oh. That's truly bad luck. Wasted time and no Pidgey. At least no encounters there. Alright, so Hypno apparently is clearing the forest quite consistently around 2 minutes and 31 seconds. This one's... Okay, here we go. There we go. Geodude missing tackle. That's what we want to see. I'm just going to attack. I hate you. Yes! I'm so lucky I got that critical hit. He would have KO'd me if I hadn't got that critical hit. Good job, Hypno. Let's go. Be nice to get some crits here. Like, see, this is the quick attack I was talking about earlier. Like, you got to be careful of that. Go, let's go. So I think I've used, oh, I used more. No, I had 5 last time. Never mind, this is correct. No, I have less. I'm gonna heal outside of the, what am I doing differently? I don't know what I'm doing differently. Something's weird. I used to have more PP. My PP is too small right now. I'm not used to it. Well, we'll heal. Nurse Joy will help. Yeah, James Barron, thank you. All that regular YouTuber stuff. Drop a like on the stream if you guys like this. If you're really enjoying it and you want to come back for another time, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Sorry. I apologize. I'm legally obligated to apologize. I am Canadian. Ah! Bonks. More bonks. No more bonks. I can actually fight... is that a good idea? Fight the rival right away? Like, fight the rival right away. Because I'm not going to use that much PP here. I should probably heal. No, I get that. No. I'm just going to fight the rival right away in Cerulean City. And then just go onto Nugget Bridge and then use the elixir to keep going on the route. He'll give me the PP I need to sustain. Okay, let's go. Only 82% chance to one-hit the coughing, by the way. So hopefully we get it. Favorable? Yep, favorable. Good. Level 15, let's go. Clearing Mount Moon before 5 minutes and 30 seconds is quite good. Now, if I was Victory Bell, I would just go and dunk on Misty right now and get like a 6-minute Misty split. Because Victory Bell's Misty splits are... Oh, I didn't heal. Victory Bell's Misty split is, like, insane. It is by far the best Misty split I've ever got. Okay, I'm going to focus. Shouldn't have healed. No sand attack. Perfect. One hit the Rattata, no quick attack. Re-hit the Eevee, a bit annoying, but we'll take it. If Canada is a Pokemon region, what would its starters be? I feel like a Canadian goose, which you call geese everywhere else. I would like a moose. I like moose. Moose are cool. They're so big. There's a lot of them around where I'm at. Sometimes you're just driving down the highway and there's like this giant animal that's like 600 pounds walking across the road and it's like, whoa. Terrifying. Gotta be careful. Very dangerous. Like bears. Bears are also really dangerous. It's like, I always see these videos of like tourists and they're like, oh, and they're like getting out of their cars, taking out their cell phones, and they're like walking up to a grizzly bear. It's like, that is not a good idea. Don't do that. There would have to be like a legendary grizzly Pokemon, I feel like. Like Ursaring, by the way. Ursaring. Oh my gosh. Did that one yesterday. I played so many runs yesterday. Like 3 Electabuzz runs. Ursaring. I tried to do 3 Pichu runs and failed all of them. One of the most frustrating days I've ever had. Yeah. And then everyone in the Hariyama comments was like, even for you, this is bad play. And I'm like, I feel that so much right now. I feel it deep in my soul. Okay. Here we go. Pretty good so far. Wait, just look at the clock. 8 minutes. We're almost at Bill's house at 8 minutes. Normally, we're like, good times are like, oh, we're like getting to the rocket on Nugget Bridge at like 9 minutes. Like, no, don't do that. Very bad. Like, gotta go fast. Get back to Cerulean City. No. Gotta focus. Make sure Bill gets saved. Yeah, Pichu is very bad. It's just that Crystal is very easy. I think that's the reason I was disappointed. It's like, Crystal is by far the easiest game that I play. It's like, not even half as hard as Yellow. And Yellow is easier than, what's it called? I hate the X defend first turn before I attack. So annoying, but I got it now. Sorry, I can't quit Hypnosis. Can't quit it. Pretty good Misty split. 9 minutes and 17 seconds. Hopefully next year we will have live splits that will update after, on the overlay, that'll update after every gym. I had that for a long time. I took it away because it ended up being a hassle to edit around in post if I got them wrong. So I took it away. I'm bringing it back though because it's going to be automated this time because everything else behind the scenes is automated except me playing. Fine, we'll fight you from here. One hits with confusion. Yes, Crystal is fun when you play with a legendary, actually. It's pretty fun. There's like, I think the thing about Crystal is there's just so many frustrating design choices. Like, why did the developers give return to you so early? Like, that's a frustrating design choice. Why is Curse a TM? Like, Curse should not be a TM. Hidden Power is so broken. And only some hidden powers are good. Other hidden powers are just trash, like Hidden Power Fighting. You have 3 in your HP DV, and you lose 3 in both your attack and defense. So you lose 20% of your attack and your defense DV. Silly. Why is this the way it is? Makes me sad. This room. Vision. Has the better damage range, by the way, and the Body Slam has the better damage range on this thing. Ah! I have to burn the full restore. So that's a rare occurrence. That's why I pick up the full restore in the tunnel. Oh, thought I was going to run into the trainer there. Got so much adrenaline. If I make a major mistake like running into a trainer I'm not supposed to, I will continue going at this point because we are so far in. That's a mistake, but fine. I don't get punished for it. How would you fix Hidden Power? Honestly, just remove it from the game. I think they fixed it well in Generation 8. Like, it's just a bad move. I would... In Generation 2, I would remove Return. I would make Headbutt's power 60. I would remove Curse. I would make all of the berry trees single use. And I would do... did I say remove Curse? Yeah, remove Hidden Power. And I would give all the Pokemon better movesets. More interesting movesets. Maybe allow you to use the move tutor after you beat Claire. That would be nice. This one's been close before, so I'm just going to put him to sleep. Maybe not. Like, you try Hypnosis, it's just like not working. Yeah, give Gligar ground moves. Exactly. I'd probably delete Sleep Talk. That move's bad. I'll heal for health. Yeah, Hypnosis is better than 3-shotting if you hit on the first turn. But if you don't hit, it's worse. Just scared of him critting with Mega Kick. Like, I felt like it was going to happen today. Like a reset to Surge in an otherwise resetless playthrough would be like the most painful thing. Yeah, make hidden powers like type based off non-internal stuff, just like assign every Pokemon a hidden power, just like give them a byte in their data that just holds the hidden power type they have. That's a good solution. Make gender not based on your attack DV. Like, for example, with Pichu, if you want it to be female, and I know this because I tested it, you have to have a 7 in your attack DV or lower. A 7. So bad. Why is that good? That is not good design. Okay, let's be real here. I'm sure there's a lot of Gen 2 fans out there right now that are like, stop trash talking our favorite game. I understand. So I do love Gen 2, and I'm not going to stop playing Gen 2. It's fun, but of the games, if I had to like rank them, it is my least favorite to play because of the factors that I mentioned. I know I didn't heal. It was intentional. This last guy is not going to self-destruct, and if he does, I'm going to survive it. Do this. Yeah, easy. Waste time healing? Nah. Adam, you're welcome. I'm having so much fun doing this, so I appreciate you all being here and talking Pokemon with me. It's great. Okay, we're still getting to Celadon City. I should not get that Max Ether. Why did I get that Max Ether? I didn't even examine that choice in any of my runs. I've just blindly been getting that every time and never using it. That's hilarious. Well, doesn't matter either way. Gonna be fine. That spot is harder in Fire Red and Leaf Green, by the way, because there's a biker that's like biking around and like he occasionally catches you if you're not being careful. Okay, before 16 minutes, we were faster than Gengar. Yeah, Growlithe does look like a Chad in this game. That run is not going to be fun. After the pain that was the other 2-stage fire types, I don't want to. By the way, if you did not make it through the 2-hour video that was that marathon, I did do Rapidash in that video, so go back and check it out. Let's go. Oh, in Gen 2, remove the move deleter. Everyone's going to be like, why? But it's like, it makes solo challenges less interesting when you can just teach Surf really early and there's no consequence. Like, but if you teach Surf and you know you have to keep it for Red, it completely changes the dynamic of learning it early on. It's like, oh, I don't know if I actually want to do this, because if I do this, there's a consequence. And that might end up, like, coming to bite me later on. Come on. Oh, I didn't sell stuff, that's why. Like, I have, like, no money right now. I was so confused there. Like, I'm not going to buy 2 Carbos. But I am going to buy 2 Carbos. No, I'm not. Because I had to buy... silly great balls. It's always the balls. Nope, I can't buy 3. Oh, I'm falling apart. Focus. So that mistake was forced because I didn't catch the Pidgey in the in Viridian Forest. If I had caught the Pidgey, that mistake wouldn't have happened. Okay, that's good. I am going to Hypnosis this because it has a higher catch rate, and I do not want to miss this, because if I don't get it with these 3 great balls, yeah. I don't get it with these 3 great balls, is real bad. 2 Pokedolls, yeah, 1 for Mimic, 1 for the Ghost. Oh, sorry. I love that it can use Fly outside of battle when it's asleep. Ever think about that? Yeah, they can even use fly when they're fainted. That's very true. Pokemon. Don't understand. Okay, here we go. Come on, Hypno. Come on, Hypno. That was good. Only had a 68% chance to... Oh, 69%. Sorry. Nice. To one-hit the Eevee. I go a little bit slowly there right at the beginning because I'm always scared that I'm going to accidentally... Oh, oops. I'm always scared that I'm accidentally going to use the PP up on the wrong Pokemon. Like, PP up on, like, Squirtle or something, and then just be like, oh, that's not good. I'm quite behind my former time, I think. Sucks. Hey, we can still do it. But in these runs, when you're just a little bit behind, it's hard to make it back because, like, what can I do that would be better than what I did last time? Like, last time I played quite well until I got to Lance. And then it was a rooting problem. More bike. Yeah. More bikeless bonks, that's right. Hey, Master Sword Objection, you're back. I am still going. This is the third run. You good, man? Yeah, so good. I'm having a blast. This is so much fun. Kidding me? Oops, that's flying to the wrong city. That's one of the annoying NPCs in the game. Which always steps in your way. Third run. Yeah, technically there were like 3 failed runs. Trying to delete them from my mind now. Get the rare candy. Let's go south. Grab a PP up. I'm not going to use it. I'll use it when I open my bag next. Yeah, Reiko is awesome. Raikou? I don't know. Did I don't know if I repelled. I don't remember. I bought 1 extra so that I can do that. Not great. Quite bad bike. Not going to lose me time, but it is not going to gain me time. But a net neutral exchange with that level of, yeah. I don't know if I've ever got that number of bonks. I have not like been keeping track of my bonks very much up until today when we can finally see them in the video. Normally I just like pull up the spreadsheet at the end of a run and then I just go like, hey, this is how many bonks I had, and I say it at the end of the video because it's fun. Oh, let's go. We need a bonk emoji for chat. We do. We should get a bonk emoji. What Pokemon would be getting bonked? Is it like Farfetch, like hitting someone with his leak? Whack. That's the sound. Whack. Okay, let's go. Where do I go after this? Silph is where I go after this. I'm going to do the mandatory, or like the perceived as mandatory 2 trainers. The one for the rare candy and the Arbok. I'm going to rare candy with 7 rare candies to level 40. Fight the rival. I'm going to heal before this to set my waypoint. Oh yeah, Tinkaton. It should be Tinkaton, yeah. That's so true. I used Tinkaton when I played the games. It's really good. Well, not really good. It was good. Oh yeah. Remember that Pokemon that I faced had to fight in Victory Road last time? It is because I did not use my rare candies right after this. I was supposed to use them after that trainer and then take the Arbok guy's experience. That's a tiny mistake, but it had a big impact. Or not that big of an impact, like maybe like a 20-second impact, but like still. I have not tried out the DLC legendary Pokemon yet, but I seen Ogrepone. It's so cute. My fiance hasn't played it yet because she's very deep into ball. Oh no. Why reset? Because fighting and then losing against the Flareon due to accuracy is going to waste more time than just resetting and trying again. It doesn't look clean. Like, I'm sure if this was a proper video, I would get a lot of criticism for that. Like, oh, like, but you could have won, or like, why did it have a reset there? It didn't need to have a reset there, but like, this is the faster way to play. I mean wife? Yeah, I do mean wife. I'm still really bad at that. I think it can one-hit the Nidorino with Confusion? Probably. Let's not heal. Has my wife left me for Astarion yet? No. No, she's romancing Gale. It's surprising to all, I know. Ah! Ah! Okay, good. Very close. An accidentally said fiance counter? Yeah. Let's go. Hey, I might level up during this fight and give me better ranges against these Pokemon. No, I don't. Oh, but I'll get meditate, not meditate. Confusion, goodbye. And then I'll use it once, and then I'll one hit. It gives me one less turn in battle if I do it like that. Yeah, this is a third playthrough. We're doing it. Fight this guy. So I gotta start adding optional stuff in. Fight this guy, and then the 2 trainers in Victory Road, as well as the 1 trainer in Giovanni's gym. And that'll give me 2 more levels for Lance, which will massively stabilize the fight, giving me the outspeed on the Aerodactyl with 2 meditates. I guess you could just like try and luck past the Gyarados where it only uses Hypnosis. Like that will be the fastest route overall. Like, oh, Gyarados, yeah, just use like Dragon Rage once and then like Leer 3 times and then I just beat Lance and it was easy. Like, okay, sure, I'll just fight this guy. He's gonna be easy. Speedrunner, they're going well. I had a kind of disastrously bad finish last time. It was a personal best, but it was not under 40 minutes, so I was sad. Come on, go. Crit, or no, just good damage range. Sweet. That's a rare damage range, by the way. The very upper end of Hypno's damage range can KO that. Steven, thank you. It's good to have you here. What? I'm tired, you can tell. I'm not playing very well. Yeah, Steven, it's good to have you here. Glad you enjoy the content. Talked about why I go here first. Hopefully Sabrina's not going to cause any problems. She hasn't yet today, but she could. If Abra just like flashes like 6 times and I just can't knock it out. Be immensely... Hey! This route is better. This route is better. Remember last time when I did not outspeed the Abra? Those 2 trainers in Koga's gym that cost like 20 seconds give me the outspeed on the Abra. I can actually leave behind 1 Carbos now because of that. Unless it is required for the Aerodactyl, so I'm not going to because that would be a dramatic mistake if I did that, but yeah. Okay, so now we heal, then we fight Sabrina. Bonk counter, yeah. Whoop, mimic. Bonk. Only one bonk there. That was pretty good. Saved that pretty well. Stop. One bonk there. Darn. Bonk. See, the bonks, they make it all more entertaining. Don't you think? Okay, here we go. Sabrina. Yeah, I reset to 5 because of Sand Attack. I reset after the second turn when he used Sand Attack twice. I was just like, no, I'm not going to take that fight. Oh, gosh. Alright, meditate. 2 meditates, then attack. Come on. Come on. Come on! There we go. -2 accuracy is real bad. 50% chance to hit. And, like, we're never going to hit. Come on. This is what I was scared of. This is what I was scared of. Two here and then attack. Maybe 3. Nah, maybe none. I don't know. It's hard. Well, we win this time. Feeling kind of dejected, I think is the word. After that fight, it's making me sad. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't fought Blaine yet. Poor man's Alakazam. No. This is the better Pokemon in Pokemon Yellow. Are you kidding me? Alakazam starts with Teleport and Kinesis. Alakazam is trash to solo run this game. One of the worst fully evolved Pokemon. Go. No, Hypnosis isn't needed for the Elite Four. Stop. That was perfect timing. Go now. Just... That's bad. If I hit myself, I'm going to do a lot of damage to myself. Okay, good. I snapped out. Fine. I made the same mistake this time. I didn't set up enough times, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yep, we're good. Blaine doesn't know when he has Reflect in place, so he'll just use it multiple times. It's a silly AI thing. Oh, gosh. My thumb is, like, feeling a little bit sore. So it kind of, like, jammed there, and I wasn't able to press up twice. And then I flew to the wrong location because my other thumb was on the inputs were timed correctly. Okay. Uh, 5 minutes from the final gym. It's usually about 7. We're like, we might get 39. We need to not have resets from here. I need Mimic. Don't I? No, don't need Mimic. I just need to get lucky here. Because it can just fissure me, by the way. Well, fissure actually has to hit, that's one thing, but like, it doesn't, because it's bad. Please! Okay. We should be fine. No, we're not gonna be. Yep, no. It's like, do you attack? Do you attack? Or do you not attack? Oh, if I KO the Rhydon, it'd be hilarious. Nope. It goes for Fury Attack and misses. Okay. This is Pikachu's Beach. Everyone asks that. No one knows it. Pikachu's Beach. I have to heal here. I didn't have to heal last time. I was significantly faster to this point in the game last time. I was like 32 minutes at this point. I'm like a minute and a little bit behind. Well, we don't have to have that mistake happen. Yes. I don't want to hit the execute so I don't get Sunsport. Okay. Full setup. Let's go. Guys. I'm so sad. That's it. Oh, well, Lear? Lear. That's it. I think we're dead. I am not going to be able to sleep tonight if I don't do this. I might have to go on after streaming and get the run that's 39 minutes. It's not going to be, I am not going to be able to break away from this. That was a mistake. I wanted to use Psychic. Ah. You get hit by the Kadabra, then hit by the Flareon because you're paralyzed, and then it just like won't work out. Just meditate. Meditate. The mistake I'm making here is just not just setting up on this thing. Like, just let it attack you. It's fine. If it poisons you with Poison Sting, all the better. If it does that, not better. Because now I'm not going to outspeed the Kadabra, and it's going to KO me. I might have to rework the route again. Oh. That was a mistake. Well, Kadabra could reflect. Yeah. Good. Okay. The other one's dead. It's not going to be as fast as the other one. I'm 3 minutes behind. And I have to fight more trainers. No way now. Even if I do clock, like, this is the thing. It's like, even if I do clock in with a better time, I'm not going to want this run to be the final run, because it doesn't feel like the thing that represents how good Hypno is. It feels like, okay, there was some, like, bad RNG in the middle portion of the game. The rival fight right there was, like, not the best optimization that I could have had. So there's still some things that need to be cleaned up before it feels, like, really perfect. Like, by no means is this a bad time. This is, like, the third best time that I'm getting. So, like, it's fine. It's still disappointing, though, because the Pokemon is racing itself. It's not really racing other Pokemon or that kind of thing. Racing myself with it. What was it now? It was, like, 4 candies before Lance? That must be what it is. Oh no, this makes sense. Because I level up going into the cloister. Like, you see my experience right now? It's really close. This is gonna give me what I need for Lance. Come on. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'll talk again if something ridiculous happens. I play a lot better when I don't talk, by the way. No save. I'm gonna be risky. If I reset here, I lose. Don't freeze me. Right, that's perfect. I won't use psychic moves against me because it's AI. It knows that I'm a psychic type. That could have lovely kissed me. Do we save for Agatha? I don't think so. I think if I lose to Agatha, it's just over. It's over anyways. Like, we're gonna get 42 minutes probably here. 41:50, something like that. Oh, Churro's back. The mournful cry. The cat that knows we failed the run. Well, let's just attack. We're going to attack. We're not going to steal Hypnosis. Or, sorry, Substitute. We're just going to go for it. We just hope the final Gengar does not Hypnosis. If it doesn't Hypnosis, we'll be fine. Fuse Ray. Could be bad. Hypnosis. Hit myself. Hit myself again. Psychic. Got it. As you can see, we are not going to hit the time that I wanted. Okay. Rework candies here. 2, 3. Save. Go. 2 meditates. Yes, Churro. Fun. Hydro Pump. Bad. 2. Hyper Beam. It actually gives me the free knockout here. I think I win if it doesn't. If the second Dragonair does not freeze me with Ice Beam. If it freezes me with Ice Beam, it's going to be the most ridiculous thing. Okay, good. It didn't. We got this. Look at my speed. Look at my speed. 3 speed over the Aerodactyl to get that knockout. And then I level up before the champion. And I'll 1 more rare candy to 60 over damage rounding threshold. It's like, the ending of the route is like pretty nice, but... Let's go. Meditate. Not great. Meditate. Oh, really bad. Probably gonna die. Nope. Okay. Oh, I needed something else. What did I need? I needed something here. Come on. Oh my gosh. Do I want to hit the... I don't think I want to hit the cloister. It's going to KO me. Oh my gosh. Ah! That is a painful way to lose. This is why I take rest. So frustrating. So silly. Nah, I'm gonna be stuck here, yeah. It's gonna be the slowest one of the day. I just need to not over set up on the champion, I think. I think I have to resign myself to the fact that the cloister will always be a 2-hit, and like that's okay. And this will be a 3-hit, and like I just gotta like make peace with that. Like hopefully I will survive the cloister's attack, live to the next Pokemon, and one-shot. Like hopefully it doesn't clamp. If it clamps, things are gonna be bad. Okay, we win. Huh. By the way, the Flareon has no idea that it should use Quick Attack. That's just me getting unlucky. So, 42 minutes and 32 seconds with 6 resets to level 61. Overall, I think that today... I think we did improve Hypno's route. Like, I think we have a better understanding for like what should make it better, but we just got really unlucky in this last playthrough. I think I misplayed the champion the first 2 fights, trying to set up... Yeah, are you saying hi to everyone? He's hanging out. 1 bonk away from 666. Yeah, we are. Okay, so that was Hypno for today. I'm disappointed with these results. To just review the tier list, we did get its placement out of the A tier. Oh, sorry. We did get its placement out of the A tier into the S tier, but these are not results that I want. 39 minutes I feel like is a pretty good time for Hypno. I'm not sure if it can go faster than that without, like, a lot of luck. Like, I don't know what the lever I can pull is to go faster than that. Like what do I do? Like, took out most of the trainers, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know what I can do to make it faster, but yeah. It is what it is. That was my Hypno runs. I'll probably update you in another stream if I do another one and get a better time, but yeah, for now, this is it. Thanks so much for watching. Next week is going to be Gengar and Pokemon Crystal. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to be out of town until then. So probably no stream until next Sunday, if even then. Streams will become less and less frequent as we get closer and closer to December because there is a lot of content planned, and I need to save my voice for that. Thank you all so much for making it this far. It really means the world to me. You are all incredible. I'll see you next time.